Okay, after what do you say? What do you say when you sit on the platform? Because I heard they said advocate played an audio of Yomi Fabayi not willing to see a 3-second video, the extended form of it, that Yomi is only coming to the public even when police has asked him to see the longer version of the 10-minute video, and they are saying things they don't know. When it was played here, I realized it was a show where Yomi was supposed to get a court order to go examine the CCTV camera. It has nothing to do with 3 seconds video, but they are making it look like Yomi was called to come see the 10-minute video that Adura alleged, and Yomi refused. Did that happen? Okay. Were you ever part of that? Because I was told.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yes.
Yeah, the people that told
and Aduke was very wrong. And I don't know, Aduke, if you're here, please come up.
Wait now, Paparino, you've made your submission. Let me clarify that. Yeah. That happened this evening, probably in the past 3 hours. And I'm so happy that Statafos will go from one platform to the other. Now, you see, and what did I say to you? Yeah. Oh, guy, wait now. Make I tell you, what did I say to you? We need to stop distraction. And what you just presented now is one of those avenues of distraction.
But you were part of the distraction. How do you describe you talking about another man's work? That's distraction. Because nothing comes out of that.
Paparino, hold on. Do you think people will not talk of this conversation tomorrow? And if people talk of this conversation tomorrow, we are trying to African TV. You know, people, you don't know how people see you. Do you know how people see you? Do you ever think of how people respect you? I don't care. Everybody hear me. Everybody hear me. I don't care how you see me. I care about what I do. What I think is right.
Those who see you responsible, don't you know that there are things they see in you that makes them feel like, oh, you are responsible to them? You have to keep that.
I can't hear you.
I said those people who see you responsible and who love you, okay, and who continue to trust in you, don't you think you hold them obligation to keep yourself responsible?
No, I don't. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you why. I don't, because they did not invite me to an interview of responsibility. I'm doing what I want to do.
All right. Okay. Guys, you can say African TV anyhow you think. Yeah, sure. You can say African TV anyhow you say. It doesn't care.
For yourself.
Yeah.
Clap for yourself.
Whether responsible or irresponsible, no problem. I mean, anyhow. Now let's move forward.
God bless you.
Let me clap for you.
Yes. Clap for yourself.
So, sure. Clap for myself. That's good. Good place to be. So, I don't know. Can we take maybe some few questions? I'm not from Yomi. Okay. I mean, in fact, I don't even.
No, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that education. Okay, let's talk about that education before you go on.
Okay.
Now, on education, or very wise lady.
And somebody please invite Aduke. Yes, somebody help me invite Aduke. Help me invite Aduke Kowa. Send request to Aduke.
Okay.
You see, guys, but if you're on the truth, you have nothing to hide. You know one thing I love about African TV, right? I love people who says their things and get redress and gives room and allows room for correction. These are how you know people who don't have hate in them, but they only feel like they have a right to exercise their concern. Okay, one thing that everybody should know: you should have your right to speak what you feel, what you think. No matter what, nobody should take this away from you. And that him being here and making this clarity, and we've addressed so many issues now. This is how it's supposed to be. But those running behind, you can't confront the subject of the discussion when you need it. I mean, those ones, I think you guys should be worried about them, because these are people who just want to create narrative and sit in one direction. But people who try to create that mind, come around and say, let's talk about it. I mean, these are peaceful people, no, and peace-loving people. So go on, I appreciate that about African TV.
Okay, so you want to go into question?
No, we can touch. I just want to touch any area of concern. I don't want you to see Yomi. You know, we have eliminated some things now. I don't want. There are some certain views people are having. Okay, the same way. Look at how if you remember the first time I started defending you, particularly when the Dawa class, all of them came that day. I said African TV, don't even talk to them. Let me talk to them. Do you remember that day?
Look, I told you, you're doing a good job.
No, I'm just telling you, because I don't want to create. I know how they
remember that.
I have to tell them. I say, hey, because I have learned. I learned about you by my own self. Not, I didn't focus on what everyone was saying about you. After learning about you, and I said, okay, I think I have some information to be able to defend this man. If you guys have anything, come to me. If you can pass through me when I'm hooked and I cannot say anything anymore, then I will say, oh, I can't see where I come. At this point, I can no longer come and take over. That's basically what I'm doing. Not that maybe Paparino, I'm wrong or tablet Yomi. No, I'm just saying things more fairly, and I just, want to be ingrate. I want to be so grateful, not ingrate. I don't want to be ingrate, but I want to be grateful to the things I have seen with my own eyes. So go on.
Okay, Papi, on the Aduke show about 3 hours ago, or maybe 4, he was playing, before I even joined the platform, she was playing the audio and analyzing it. I think she was watching a video. People were listening to the audio. And what was the content of the audio? I'm going to paraphrase. The voice of Yomi saying, the man was saying, I was even saying, I'm going to charge the man for obstruction or something like that. Like he was threatening the man that he was going to charge the man. And the man kept saying, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? And then he got to where Yomi was saying, I'm no longer interested in the video. Don't play the video. I don't have time to wait. I'm not going to watch anymore. Now, the way it was analyzed before I got there and when I got there was, why did Yomi, because if you ask Yomi today now, and I remember asking him on one program, Thunderfire, I believe, have you seen the contents of the video? Yomi, have you seen the video? The answer that I hold on to today is, I don't want to talk about it, or I've not seen it. That's what's in my mind. Now, I don't know what the truth is. So if Paparino...
That's a very good answer.
Sir. Yeah. If Paparino, Supreme, Aristocrats, African TV, Temi, MFM, all of us have been waiting for this evidence almost a lifetime now. And you are opportune to see the video. And you have actually threatened the man for obstruction of justice. And the man has been subdued by you. And he now wants to play the video for you. You now say, I'm no longer interested. I'm going to go and get a court order. Who does that? That's number one. And that's what we were talking about. And that does not mean that I hate Yomi. And that does not mean that I'm persecuting Yomi.
No, why I brought hate there? No. Why I brought hate there is you went on backing your observation with what people have said about him, and that was unfair because you never had that direct relationship with him.
Paparino, based on the audio that was played, I spoke my mind.
Okay, now you asked me some things, whether I've seen anything reasonable in that 3 seconds video. Okay. Now I want to say this. Okay. In that
can I ask you a question before you go into that?
Yeah.
Please, can I ask you a question that's on my mind?
Yeah.
Okay. Paparino, have you seen the warrant of arrest for Wunmi?
Yeah.
I'm asking you, have you seen
I want to answer that. Yeah. The warrant.
Is that a yes? Is that a yes?
I want to answer you. You asked the question, have I seen it? And I want to answer you. So, warrant of arrest cannot be shown to anybody. It's only made for the police. They are the one who requests for it. They are the one who sees it. But maybe if I have let's say for example, I have an intel, okay, in the police. Let's say I have a friend in the police or whoever that's working there. They can show me or they can make me understand that they have it. If they know that I'm a foundation and they trust me. Let's say you right now, you said it clear that you have some police friends in the Ikeja, right? Do you know that these people, if you guys are truly close?
No. Yeah. Don't misquote me. I did not say I have friends.
You went there for investigation. Yeah, you did. You went there for interview or whatever, or findings. Yeah, you went there for findings, and then you were able to communicate with them, and you got a response. Sorry, we have to clear that out. So the same thing, Yomi may, in his course of investigation, there may exist some individuals who are also people who truly care about how this whole puzzle gets unravels, okay? And decide to assure him that don't worry, everything is fine. We have the warrant with us. Just be doing what you're doing. We love what you're doing. There are some fathers, there are some true parents in that that police stations. So that's what we are saying. Yomi is doing so well, okay, on his own side. Please let people just people can have Yomi as a discussion for
Paparino, stop coloring bullshit. Paparino, stop coloring bullshit. Papi, no they put perfume for shit. No they put perfume for shit.
Waiting be the shit, waiting be the perfume now. Can you please clear it?
Oga, okay. The shit is that on video, Yomi said they have issued a warrant for Wunmi on video, on live broadcast. On over the phone.
Do you have the evidence of him saying that? Do you have the evidence of him saying that? Maybe you
it's a video. Maybe you didn't watch it. Maybe you didn't watch it.
African TV.
Make a land now. Make a land.
No, African TV, please wait.
You asked me what is the shit and the perfume.
There are some things that you're modern, okay? Me and you should know that if your miss is using some technique, strategy to fight in this case, not everything can be explained. For example, let me give you one idea. Let's say I am a striker and I want to score a goal out there on the side of my opponents. I'm going to dribble them with so many things, get them confused. Like, a striker dribbles defender and scores the ball and put the ball in the net. That's the job of a striker. Either you dribble, just find your way to get the ball in the net. That's how a good footballer does, right? Now, for Yomi to come out, all right, saying that I have seen how Mohbad died, the CCTV camera is available, we have the central storage, we have all of this, all right? Now, life, right, there are advantages and disadvantages to everything in life. And people who are realists, they do hold these things. They do hold it of great regard. They look at advantages, how something can become useful. They look at disadvantages, and then they try to abstain themselves from that. Now, from Yomi saying that I have the CCTV camera, I've seen it. Just wait. This alone can convince anybody who truly have any such, okay, to say, you see this thing, I was skipping it before. I was skipping this particular video before, thinking that one day I'm going to sell this video and make big money. If this man has already seen it, my own, the one that I have is no longer worth it again. So maybe let me just go sell this one to him. Since after all, he said he has seen, okay, the original one. So me giving him this one will not even amount to anything. Let me just go to him out of everybody. That may be the reason why some of them may feel like, let's go to him and give him whatever we have that after he has already seen it. Okay, that there is nothing to hide any longer. And the more videos continue to come out, the more other videos too will be enabled. If one enables one, the other enables the other. Things happens differently. We should be appreciative of situation. Now, what have I seen in that 3-second video? In the 3-second video, one, I have been made to believe that the 3-second video has to do with Wunmi. Wunmi herself, the subject, Wunmi, one, by Hadura. Two, Mohbad, the man under investigation, how he died. And then, three, another anonymous person who me and you don't know. The fact that that video has to do with Wunmi, who is a person of interest, an important person of interest in this case, and Mohbad, who died mysteriously. That video becomes interesting. Wait, please. That video of that 3-second video becomes interesting. And that makes it a classified information.
Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Paparino. I don't say you get that vision.
We have to Justin, I want to ask Paparino one question.
Yeah. Go on.
He said that video has to do with Yomi. With Wunmi. What is the proof?
Hadura said so. Hadura said so. It's a fight between them. Hadura, not Yomi. Hadura said so. Did you listen to Hadura? Hadura said that the video was a fight between Mohbad and Wunmi. And that voice was Wunmi's voice. Hadura said so. And Hadura said there exists the 10-minute version of that 3-second video. What else do you want?
So do you...
That is, the video show Abu Bakr
And if you look at the message, how Yomi got the video, they said it was that is, they were trying to show to Yomi how Mohbad was killed. So why should anybody in their clear eyes say that they are not interested is bullshit? You should be asking for the longer version. Don't focus on the 3 seconds alone. As long as you have the longer version, we should be calling out for the longer version.
Exactly.
The 3 seconds should enable us to ask for the longer version. That's what we should be doing.
Hold on. Do you believe that if there's a 10-minute version or a longer version, the police would not have taken it?
Irrespective of whatever that I believe, okay? Now, what is the reality is this. Yomi, or there's a petition representing that we get. Petition is a formal letter to authorities to readdress a concern. And Yomi has a formal letter to them requesting for the address of this particular concern. And their lackadaisical behavior or attitude, there are no willingness to address Yomi's case, made Yomi to escalate the case to maybe a superior police station. All right? Asking for the needful to be done is using his energy. Is being frustrated at this point. Is even trying to activate, dramatize. You know, we even need drama at this point because the police themselves are the biggest drama. All right? And when we talk about the case of border, you see, these are good strategies. You have to make your opponent understand that there is no hiding place. There's no hiding place for the wicked. All right? The message, whether we like it or not, it sinks in the head of the evildoers. Anybody who has issue with the border, check yourself. You may be an evil person without knowing. Because if you have a clear heart, you have a clear mind. One, why should anybody be talking about escape? But anybody who is investigating criminality understands that criminals want to escape. Every criminal, once something gets taken from you, what's the next thing? The next thing is to run. Where is lifestyle now? We heard that it's out of the country, is making videos in South Africa or wherever. All right. Last time we were told that the Russia was in Egypt. We were told that Rumi was about to be taken to wherever. Okay. All this is, why are they saying it? Are we having issues with them coming out and giving us false information that these guys want to travel out wherever, and then somebody have to put it straight to their head too? Okay. And with such video, whatever embassies that saw that video right now, or whatever council or whatever immigration or whatever that sees that video, okay, they are gonna look into that as well. That speaks volume. So please, let us not condemn investigation strategies. These are good strategies. I know not everybody knows how to plan strategies, and that's why they don't see it as anything. If you ask them, can you give me one strategy? They have none. I talk about something, I said, fine. They say, only adete to funwara. Is that like that? You understand me? Including myself, there are so many things that you see me do here. People don't understand. But I know you have to go out. I said, no, I have seen myself as an advisor in this case, and I want to remain like that. This is how I can. Let me bring African TV in this box. Sorry, reaching later. So, I don't know what, maybe his network. Yeah, so that's why for me, I don't want to encourage this. I've said it. Just from Mohbad, especially on our own side, we take time to criticize. We do that thing. That's what we do on this platform. And that's why we shouldn't have issue with that. Whoever that is doing his thing, please keep doing your thing. Don't focus on the minorities.
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
Yes.
I don't know what happened. I was frozen.
There's bound to be antagonist behavior, whatever. Yeah.
Paparino.
Yes.
Are you listening to me?
Go on. I'm listening.
I know a lot of people will be disappointed that I'm reacting.
I won't do that. I won't do that. You won't react. I won't do that. Okay? I won't do that. I don't want that. I don't want to encourage that energy, because once it starts, it continues. I know what I'm saying. It shouldn't be.
Hold on. The point is this.
If you go that route, sorry, I'm going to disconnect you. I don't want to encourage that.
Wait.
Okay, because we're all seeking for justice, and especially the people on this side, we're all seeking for justice, and we have to respect that. That's the commonality we all have among us. Just keep that in mind.
I am a panelist
and allegations has been made while I am here. And of course, if I want to keep quiet, I'll keep quiet. I don't think I owe the gentleman any explanation. But if I choose to respond, I will respond with ultimate 100% facts so that I keep everybody in their place. And I'm going to pick all his allegations one by one as I can remember them.
All right.
Do you understand?
All right.
The first one, which concerns us, was that.
And don't forget, if you go that route, I'm going to allow him to come in maybe in some areas to address some of them. No, if you go that way, because this will have to do with him. You know, I told him when I was dealing with him, just with I'm going to the direction. I know it will get out of hand. I know I don't want to get out of hand. When I was engaging, I told him put things straight to me in the way that I can be able to, stand for a position. Go on.
You can't hold brief for me. You cannot hold brief for me. You've tried your best.
All right, then go on.
But when people talk for a while, you listen first. I'm a good listener.
All right.
I just want to explain this clearly. The first thing is about my petition to State CID. First and foremost, I was the one that they wanted to swindle. They want to fraud me. I am the complainant. I am the victim. You understand? And I went with my petition with a bundle, evidence. Sometimes when you lack evidence, or when you need to explain too much in your petition, when you don't have visual evidence and stuff, you write a lot. But when you have evidence to back up your claims, it makes it easier, because at the end of the day, what the investigating officer wants to see are your evidence. Now, this gentleman said, I was invited. I want you to remember, he said, I was invited on the 14th, and I did not respond. I did not pick the call of the police. I did not show anything. I'm an activist, and I have a human rights organization. I don't know what is African television. I don't know what it does. Maybe it's just activism on television or stuff. I'm into human rights. So I take record of key conversation. What I'm saying, particularly in the course of any advocacy we are doing, so that tomorrow it won't be debunked. So I want to first and foremost play this sound for you to hear, so that I will nullify that angle and the lies being peddled, that on that 14th, I did not only abdicate, I did not only run, I didn't even respond to the police. So I want you to listen carefully. Are you ready?
Sure.
Good. Oh, seriously, how are you doing, my brother? We thank God. You know, the problem I'm having is I have an event tomorrow in Lagos. And if I have to come today, it's going to be extra cost.
Okay, so what I got you do? Oblige us with the address of the person of those people, so that you can write, go to there and write a petition to them.
I only have their number. You know, I don't have the
Number will not be your successor.
I know, but you know, there's no way I can get the address. But if you go into, this is the way you can do it. If you ask for the case file, the Adura, I think he came to give statements. Then.
From where? Where is the case file?
He's in party now. If you ask for Mubak's case file, you will see the Adura statement. He would have written his address there. Or if you call, I can give you the number of the IPO in command where he wrote petition. In his statement, they can get you his address. Just say that.
You can do that.
They won't answer me. It's only police officer they will answer now.
You know what? Because in party, I'm not sure Adura wrote statement in the party.
It's even better I did, because he's meant to have written a statement from the beginning. All of them, they will still have to come and write. But this one now, he wrote a petition of impersonation to command. And there, they said they even charged his case to court. So in that stuff, I have the court stuff. I only have his number.
Give me the phone number of the text you there.
Okay, I'll text it to you now. Thank you, sir.
You are speaking with your brother.
So, Paparino, are you there?
I hear you, sure.
So now, the first claim that this man said they waited for me on the 14th, police called me, I did not respond, and I was running. With this you have heard, is it correct? Is that man speaking the truth?
That has been debunked. That's what I said. Don't listen to what he hears. We've moved.
Now, the point is this. I'm not going to be going the route. Hold on, no, it's one step. I'm not talking anyhow. In this particular case we're talking about, African TV is not a complainant. He is not even the defendant. He is not in any way connected to the case. It can only be linked to what is trending now, Ganusi. He only Ganusi, and it ends there. I don't need him in that case. I don't need whatever he might have done. I have appreciated it. Oh, they wanted to shed light to the case. But in real sense, under the law, he has no local standing. Because there is no way they will charge the case to court. They will say, oh yeah, come, bring this evidence, Mr. African TV. What evidence? No, there is no way they will call him as a witness. There is no way they will call him as anything. And then you jump in there, you wrote a petition, and you are saying I should come and work with you. Work with you for what? Do I look like a toddler? And when I'm telling you this is my dossier, one of the reasons why you must listen to people and know their experience. Look at 2003 was my first political appointment at the state level at the Lagos State House of Assembly. So now look at the experience I must have gathered where they make laws. Compare it to how people are treating me now. It doesn't make any sense. Now, leave that one. He spoke, I spoke about that one, and I want to believe everybody knows what is going on now because they expect you to come to social media to feed them, to spoon feed them. I am not a toddler, and I don't belong in that league. And all this nonsense needs to stop. They are not distracting me, but it's making a mess of those that claim they are justice fighter in the front of those that are meant to help us. Now, going fast forward to the neighbors, to that Mobas neighbor. The only time I said the man wanted to show me, he told me what was in the CCTV. I don't know him. The whole world saw when I was on live video in August, when I came in. Okay, before I even say this one. Number one, maybe they should go back to my page. I challenge everybody to go back to my Instagram at really Yomi Fabayi and my Facebook. Go and check September 12th, 13th, 2023, 14, 15, 16. I challenge even this man to bring any documentary evidence that he acted on anything justice or bad. If he brings anything on the 15th of September 2023, I'll give him 1 million naira. Telling me that one Lagata brought me to justice for bad is a total lie. Go back. I challenge Mr. Paparino, you know how to do your research. After this, you'll go back to my Instagram. In 2023, you find them there. You need to see how I was on. Even there was a time the booking Jason was telling Iyabo Ojo, Yomi Fabayi started this justice of bad before you hijacked it. No, both of them cannot say they started before me. And even in the middle of this whole justice of bad, I could remember vividly. I was not on TikTok. I don't know anything about TikTok. I was talking about even when there was a time they were abusing the Baba on the DNA. There was a time as the Fayoshi abused the Baba, I intervened. I even went on TV to speak offline, not on social media. I went to defend Baba Mohbad and defend the right for DNA and stuff like that. Because when Iyabo stepped in and she claimed she has some NGO, I felt like, oh, fine. No problem. We're in the same camp. But justice for Mohbad is paramount. I don't need to bring myself in again. I was on a world tour then. I was showing my film from Canada, America to UK. Placenta Ibiomo. And I said, okay, if go and check again, the first person that muted the idea of a protest is on my page. Go and look at the engagement. People were not so much on TikTok talking about justice there. Are you know what I'm saying? And this man is saying Lagata saw what I was doing. When I was going to move the idea of storming the court to protest that Corona court, I've not even joined TikTok. I was doing it on Instagram. Do you understand?
Sure, and that time it was one of the hotspots. Instagram was one of the hotspots, you're right.
Yes, even while I was doing that, I have been able to advocate offline. Go to Google my name and Mohbad. You see the interviews I have granted offline. Many media have come to me. It's part of the advocacy. But when I came on TikTok, I realized that, there is a panel session and there are different sections of people. I appreciate that. I respected that. And that was one of the reasons I said.
So the right way to put it, we can say Lagata introduced to TikTok on Just for Mohbad.
Exactly.
Put it that way.
That is what I'm trying to say. That
so we are putting that
by misrepresenting it. I said he introduced me to Justice for Mohbad. No, he was coming to appeal to me that Baba, don't. This one where you are only one talking on Instagram more, but there are more people on TikTok and different platforms. And I said I don't do TikTok. I don't want to go there. It's for fun. They only dance there. He said no. It's a different ballgame. I said I don't even know how to operate the stuff. And I came on board and he taught me, and I started seeing people. People are now sending me link, come here. Because of my naivety, if I click on any DM, it takes me to the page of the people direct. Do you understand? The protest that we had in Ikorodu, I did not start it on TikTok. I was never on TikTok before. I was on Instagram. And when I moved the idea on Instagram, it went viral. That's why some of them, Tammy, there's a lady, Tammy in Canada, and Lagata, they were the ones pressuring me to come on TikTok for a long time. That being said, that's another lies that they keep peddling just to bring somebody down. This is not a competition. Now, to that CCTV aspect, when I went into that house in August, nobody sent me there. I went there, the man was narrating. Are you know what I'm saying? Narrating what was on the CCTV. My dear brother, when I went into that house, I went in with one mind. I don't know what might happen to me. Because I only pressed the buzzer and the man said, come in. So when he was telling me what was on the stuff, that this is what I captured, this is what I noticed before I turned my camera, before I started recording everything. Wow. He said, Jesus. He said, I can even show you. I said, no. I can't even wait to see from morning to night. He said, how can I get it? I said, how can I get this thing? What I mean, how can I get it? I mean, officially. He said, it's only through a court order. Of course, not through me. Police will have to get a court order. I said, that's the only way you can release the full footage. As at that time, nobody knew what the man was saying to me. And I wanted to engage the legal team. On the day of the protest, they just put one drama. They said they wanted to arrest me. And then we couldn't see the sun. And I was bothered. I kept talking. That this, I need to see you people. Okay, if you people don't want me to do to talk about this thing, you keep talking down. Anything, whatever wants to say, nobody, no public lawyer, no this thing. Public lawyer. Everything. Speak to legal team. This legal team, they are not giving audience. And we need video evidence, digital evidence. And when I started screaming on my, I said, I know I don't have the means. I don't have the power. Let these people that say they have legal team, let them go and do it. That was when I screamed one day on the every platform, and they said they should go and bring Mr. Muiwa. And then we argued. I said, okay, release the details of the owner of the CCTV. For people to even believe me partially, I have to tell them what the man told me in confidence. Because if I say CCTV, they will say, "What's CCTV? What's this one talking?" Because I don't know who is who then. I don't know who to go and meet. I don't have funds. I don't have a legal team. I don't have a plan. So I thought everybody I'm speaking to are interested in justice. I don't even know there is anything anti-justice there. They couldn't even understand and regard that this person is. They were just condemning, looking for loopholes. Now I said I won't tell you what the man told me, but when he got to a stage, I had to speak out. Like, this is what the man told me is in the stuff. I can say, even if I see it, is my face going to record it? If an adult like that, a millionaire like that, narrate to me what is there, I went to him by myself. And I saw the camera. The CCTV is in close proximity to Mohbad's house. There is nobody that will enter into Mohbad's house that day, even on the night they came, that camera will not capture. It will tell us the timing that we have been missing for a very long time and the date. And that date was on the 11th. So at the end of the day, I said, no, let me go and fetch. What would I be waiting for? The man that I don't even know very well. I will now sit comfortably, be watching something. What did I know? I'll find it. It's on Mohbad's house.
Let me comment a little bit. Do you mind if I comment a little bit?
Wait, I don't want to finish my line of thoughts.
All right. Okay, go on. Yeah, go on.
This one is not inside Mohbad's house. That is where these terrible criminals are missing it. They're just missing. It's not inside Mohbad's house. So there is no point me sitting down to now turn myself to detective and start looking at the details. But I know it will help because that particular images will capture the date to authenticate, number one, 11th. Secondly, it will now tell us the time each person entered or arrived at Mohbad's house because you are just now 5 or 6 steps from the man's house to Mohbad's gate. So now, I said, sir, don't worry, let me go and work on the court order, which eventually we worked on it. That was a different situation. The other situation that they were mumbling up was when I dragged the man before the AIG. And how did I drag him? I wrote a petition. We went to court. We obtained court order that he requested for since August. We did everything. I mobilized the police. We went there. When we served him, he said, I'm not available now, but come back. And he was giving an excuse. Okay, police said, don't worry, we'll come back. And they kept calling him. He gave us time until he said, okay, come and lift it. I mobilized the police, we went there. We took IT guy. I have to pay the police IT guy too. Okay, this is the IT guy. Okay, how much are you collecting? We went there. When we got there, the sister I could not enter. And that is what I want to play for you again. When the man asked me that I cannot enter his house. So when these people are talking, they don't know what you have been through. I will play it for you. You will hear it now. So at the end of the day, I'll play it for you now. Let me just run. So when the man said I cannot enter, I said, okay, no problem. And they went in, they lift the hard disk. The man said he has not touched it before, they lifted it. And before we even lift it, he said he cannot leave his CCTV empty. That if he lifts this hard disk, are you with me? That what will his CCTV be capturing on for his own security? I had to go and meet some of my followers on this app because I was already out of cash. I came from Abeokuta, mobilized police, did everything. I never knew we were going to buy hard disk. I raised the hard disk, we bought it, which is still what he's having there now. We now gave him that one. He now allowed that the one in his house should be lifted. But lo and behold, because of the insistent threat, the lady Buki posting the man's house on a page just to block me getting that CCTV. Most of the people that know the man, they've already called him and said, look at your house on an homicide case. They've already posted your picture of your house. This is a threat to your life. And the man was like, he's not even sure anything can happen to him. He was just shaking that time. And the man said, I can't enter his house. But I never knew the damage has been done. By the time we lifted the hard disk, are you with me? It was empty. When it was empty, I had to challenge the police. They said, what? They called the IT guy. He said, yes, empty. What about the current one? He said, he can't find anything. That I think the man is scared. They've threatened the man. The police said, what? I said, I will know, I won't grill. I said, we should go and meet the AIG. They said, no problem. The other said they will speak to the AIG, and they sent an invitation to the man. They said they won't go and arrest him. They will have to invite him. He won't know. And they invited the man down. It now coincided with the day I dragged Adura to the AIG too. What I'm saying happened before Yamubad, Carol White, their lawyer, and one guy like that, and maybe the Russian girlfriend. I can say, all of them were there.
His name is King White. Don't join them and call him Carol White. It's King White.
Hey, that one just came to my mouth. Whether king, whether not slave. This one is not even something I want to make up. And that was when I challenged the man. The man was like, they said, where is the city? Why is it empty? He said, oh, he gave us that it was the IT guy that removed it. Oh, he wasn't the one. I said, sir, what are you telling me? Even if, well, of course, what we wanted to do was to recover. Because I'm going to be paying for the recovery. He said, the way they set up his own CCTV, every 6 months, it overrides. I don't know if you're aware of that. So I said, no problem. I will pay the IT guy extra software to recover the previous one. But I said, sir, forget about the recovery, the one that happened in September when we backbite. The current one, before we came, we can't find anything there. He said, maybe he's our IT guy that cleared it. I said, cleared what? Are you joking? And I got angry, and I told the IG there, I'm not going to lie. I said, sir, this is when you should charge this man for obstruction of justice. This African TV man, he came here, I said, I want to charge him. It doesn't make any sense. Do I look like I'm in the league? Is it because there is this social media giving everybody leverage? I'm putting my life on the line, look at the one I'm facing with the commissioner of police. They think it's an easy thing. I brought out a petition that I wanted to be swindled, and this is an homicide case your command is doing. And you did not attend to my own petition, and they went to ambush me. I don't know who is meant to be a suspect. He's now writing a petition to you. And you told there was no interest in looking into, number one, the fraud. There was no interest in looking at the video. There was no interest in looking at the homicide confession. They said they only want to concentrate on who acted only, which is impersonation. I said, I'm not going to believe it, and I'm not believing it. And I said, I need to write my statement. And I wrote my statement immediately. And I said, I wrote it there, the judge will see it. I do not believe this, Damola. That is a direct war with the commissioner of police, not with these people talking stuff here. They think it's a child's play. And they sit down here to be analyzing and keeping rubbish to you people. It doesn't make any sense. Let me play you while the man even embarrassed me that day of the CCTV. Come and listen. Okay. Come and listen.
Yeah. Happy New Year, sir. I can only allow people that are supposed to work enter my house. Sorry. No. Okay. I can only allow people that are supposed to work enter the house.
Can we do something to you?
Let me say something to you. Can you introduce yourself? Yeah, introduce yourself. Yeah.
Compliment of this deputy police.
Yeah.
Why is my boss?
Yeah. Nice to meet you. This is my lawyer. This is compliment for this is the IT guy. Yeah, those are the ones that
the IT guy at the police.
Yes.
No,
Sorry, it's an invasion of privacy.
No, this is a private.
It's a private school.
Oh, okay.
It's not mentioned in the letter given to me that
You don't like me again.
No, not that I don't like it. No, I can't just.
For security reasons.
No, sorry.
I don't allow anybody to enter my house.
No problem, sir. No problem. I'll be here.
Yeah, okay.
I know you understand.
It's not stated that
No, it's all right. I can understand this, sir.
to see it.
No
It's not
problem.
stated.
No problem.
For investigation, whatever they see. Yeah.
No problem. No problem, sir. Thank you. Okay. People find out. No problem.
So can you hear that? On a very good day, if not because I'm fighting for Mobad, what will I go and do in the man's house that he will tell me I can't enter? Kill him working. This new year, while everybody was celebrating, I was out there fighting, putting my life on the line. And they are concocting nonsense. This man came here and is saying jokes because of sheer hypocrisy and unnecessary competition. We are not, if you want me to go into self-adulation, because I say, it's not because of scarcity of funds. I won't be locked up in all these things. Because the moment I step into something, I would hardly want to say because they talk, because I like this. I don't look for excuses. I find a way. I don't find excuses. That is that one on that CCTV of the man. So with all those ladies saying all sort of nonsense, it is a curse on them. Am I related to Mohbad? Will Mohbad come out and say thank you to me? Will they give me money? What do they think is going to propel me to be doing this? I ran for my life. I went to UK. Did anybody ask me to come back? Since I left, they said I ran away. It's a lie. How many have done physical things since I came back again or before I came back? So why are you castigating? Why don't you actually bring your body? Kill and share. Do you know if I'm still going to lose my life at the end of the day in the course of this? Do you know if I'm still going to survive it? Because at the end of the day, as we speak now, the only person that threat is facing is me. I can tell you for free, I swear on my mother's grave, if I am lying to you, Paparino, I should not make it in the next 7 days. Since I returned to Nigeria, I have never slept in my house because of this struggle. Do you not want to know where I'm sleeping? Do you know I have been sleeping on the floor? Where I have been sleeping? And these people will come here and be saying jokes. The level of my passion doesn't look like it is being driven by money. And you're talking about the Karimo. You're saying Karimo are the third one. He said Karimo was, who is Karimo? She supported that they should go and investigate the CCTV. The entire relationship I had with her was now up to 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And she was the one that even messed up. They shouted me up. They wanted to swindle me. Say what Moruko Karimo call Odia, about Mandu Karimoni. I become popular to learn TikTok. Finally, I only wanted to confirm, number one, I don't want to escalate it. First thing, Karimo, is this an authentic Adura's Andu? Because I don't know. I've never even seen his picture before. A lot of people don't know. It is even tonight that I know who Spending is. I've been speaking to Spending on WhatsApp. I didn't know how his picture looks like. Now, I asked, I need to confide in her. Is this his original? She said yes. She said, what's going on? For her to, I said this. Then the next thing, when they sent me that video, I don't know how Mohbad's house look like. I don't know his interior. The only person I thought were on the same page then. And it is not even me. Everybody was calling, work with Karimo only, work with Karimo only. And I followed that because I believe she was genuinely looking for justice. I was sympathetic of the fact that she cannot face a family, drag her mother that way, and you think she's lying. No. They might have begged her in between, or she's trying to be considerate in between. But of course, what she has thrown out is huge. But I gave you something in the night before I wake up. And before I went to sleep, I said, Karimo, don't respond to this bookie. They want to destroy justice for Mohbad. Ignore her. I thought she was going to listen to me. Before I woke up, in the middle of the night, I wanted to go and read. I've received several messages, video of where Karimo was throwing all the shout out, even showing the, what's all this? And they said, she was even saying, cursing that if we know it was Damola, so I said, no, I never even said it's Damola or anything. Why would this lady be doing this? And I went to her page politely. No insults. I said, now that you have done that, no problem. Whatever you must have thrown out, no problem. But you need to listen to me. I am in the middle of a storm here. Let me handle it. She wanted me to say it is Damola, not Adura. I said, what is going on with you? The phone that was used belongs to Adura. The TikTok accounts belong to Adura. The content of the phone, which is the video that they removed in 30 seconds, belongs to Adura. Show me proof how it is Damola. Was there any recording or any capture or any maybe a hidden camera showing how you took the phone or how you was doing the stuff? How do you want me to believe that? And if we are looking for what crime about, and somebody narrated, they were only talking about the 30 seconds video, is because they lack wisdom. These two persons are eyewitness. They were there when Mohbad died and rushed him to hospital. There was a written confession. Then they wanted to back it up with a video. And they are trying to even discredit the video, 30 seconds video, as if I went to generate it myself. The 30 seconds video is meant to lead us to somewhere, especially when we have a written confession. And I did the right thing. He was saying I didn't do the right thing. How I went about it. How will I go about it than reporting to police in command? The state CID are the one investigating the case. And that is why I reported the case. Because if I written to the CP, he will minute it immediately to the state CID, DCP. But for faster action, I quickly write to the DCP after I spoke to him on the phone and the PRO of police. What else do you want me to do? Those are risky ventures. I know that was the risk step I took the first time when they want to come for my life. But I wasn't bothered. I said, I will have to go on. We must see this to the end. It's not about glory. It's about what you're passionate about. Because my parents raised me well. When I am idle, they will ask me to go and look for what to do to help other people. I never knew that is a lifestyle they want me to have. I have my own background. I went national orthopedic as a tender, very young boy. I will go to the casualty, help accident victims. And my mom will say, take your book along. I just want to know where you are and where I can find you. That is Omoluabi. That's how I've been taught. Mari muta. Jẹ́ kí òbí ẹni mọ̀ bí tó wà. Tó bá jẹ́ pé o fẹ́ lọ máa help you on the casualty orthopedic ni, please go ahead. But let me, since I know where you are, I know where to find you. And it has been useful to me even as an adult. That is my background. And that is what these people are putting to test. And I keep asking them, what is money? They keep using money, want to drag you down, want to disrepute you, as if I am ẹgbàgbọ́ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ gbogbo àti irú máa kìíní ìjọ tí mo ti ń lórúkọ ta ló ń jẹ́ African TV. Pé mo ti ń rìn yàn pàdé yàn lé ayé mi. Àwọn mo ní mo ṣe ẹni àfọwọ́sọ mi.
Break the silence. Break the silence. Àfẹ́ lọ sí àfẹ́ cross area.
Somebody is questioning my personality.
No, it's okay. Like, we have addressed that. We have addressed that, and so we don't have to.
As I said, because I need to debunk everything. I want to debunk everything tonight,
okay.
And I will never.
Okay, wait. Okay, yeah. Let's do it this way. Let's do this way. No, it's okay. Let's do this way. African TV, do you have any question for Yomi so you can have that collect right now in front of everybody? I mean, yeah. Do you have any question, Yomi? You can
Thank you. Let me ask Yomi this question.
I'm not going to answer you, please. It will never happen. Don't even dare.
Okay.
Don't mention my name.
No, let's have it this way. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Don't even dare.
It's okay. It's okay.
A bigger fish
it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
Stop this game. If you have a bigger fish, you won't be here.
African TV, please wait. We are going somewhere, okay? We don't want to by ourselves destroy the good things that we've been doing for all this long. We have a way forward here. Let us emphasize on these areas.
A very germane question. He said he was going to sue me for that 3-second video if I don't put it in publicly. I said, who does that? Sue me for what? I have given it to the right authority. And that was one of the turn off then. I said, why would this man as an NGO? Public have been nice to me. When I am weak, before I start thinking of giving back to the public. I want to give back when I still have the means to give back.
Paparino, you said you want to ask me a question.
Not you. Okay, I'm going to engage you later.
Paparino, remember you said the panel is to ask questions.
No, it's okay. No, wait. This is time for you.
Every person can ask you questions.
I've engaged. No, it's okay. I've engaged. African TV, you're going to come back later. I've engaged you, and I'm still going to engage you. I mean, at least I've heard his own position on all of this. So if anybody has any question about Yomi, you can bring that to me. And I'm going to discuss it.
I remember they talk about the warrant of arrest. Yeah, that's the last thing
I don't want you guys to cross that path. Actually, yeah.
Paparino, the last one is the warrant of arrest. That is there. This is it. Last one is the warrant.
Wait. No, go on. Yeah. So can you quickly? Are you hearing me? Can you hear me? Hello.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Please quickly readdress because he wasn't here the time you addressed that on the 14th. The one you played a particular voice. Do you want to do that? I mean, I want
he must have heard before he came.
No, he didn't hear that. He didn't hear that. It wasn't around.
I am not interested in him hearing.
Okay.
I
just want to clear it on other people, not on him. I'm trying to clear other people because at the end of the day, they're going to come to me.
Other people have gotten that. Paparino.
No.
Paparino.
Okay, guys, just
Guys,
just wait. I just want to everybody. Just wait now, please wait. Guys, they've been saying Yomi didn't attend, the police invited Yomi and Yomi refused to come. And that narrative has been going on for some while now. Yomi has debunked it. Are you guys okay with it? Did you guys get it? Can we move on? Or do you guys still want us to? I'm sure. Because you guys are not defending him wherever they mention his name. That's why I'm trying to put all these things clear. This is how we do it. We clear once and for all. And once the truth is established, anyone can go ahead.
When I play.
I heard it. Just wait. I just want to be sure that they also hear because the narrative is going to be flying so that they will be the one to stand for what they have heard, what they know, because they heard it and they know so. So guys, can we move on? It's up to them. Me, I'm not going to post my...
Let me quickly talk about the warrant of arrest and I'll go out on the list. What are you saying?
All right.
This is it. I still do not understand when people like this, I don't want to sound immodest.
That's why I said don't go that route. Just address the case. Just address the case.
Come out and say.
Don't cross that path. Let's not have it that way.
Wait, I'm not going to cross it. That's what I'm saying. For me to be at the station first time, this same man, when they sent invitation to me through the lawyer, they put it on the 6th. There is no way they will invite the person I am accusing or a suspect in my case and I will sit at home. I don't have to do video. I have to be there, ready, on standby. Even a day before that day, I collected questions from my panelists and people. Do you understand? That will help the investigation. Because I said I won't want a situation whereby police will investigate and then they will say, oh, what about this one? Police as Babode. Bring every question now. I took the pain. Overnight, I typed it and I traveled down to Lagos. I waited. Wumi did not show up. And then the police called. Are you with me? The police called. They called the lawyer after the lawyer sent a message that she was unable to make it because the child was not feeling well. Later, the lawyer, oh, I was in court. I couldn't come. I was busy. Okay, they said I can go. I was already in Abeokuta. After my show that day, the police, that is the leader of the team, the DSP, called and said, oh, Mama Obad now called back and said, Wumi will be coming tomorrow to ask her to come. I said, good. I left again. I was there. That was when I have to do the video. So that people can see, because I cannot even imagine when you peddle, people's emotion attached to this. Anxiety are very high. And you are portraying me as so irresponsible to my own case that I spent money. You want to know, for these things to go that way, you know what Nigeria is all about. You and I know. Do you understand? And the moment we waited, and I said, we would have to, police, you have to go and do this. I am the complainant. If you want to show that you are not biased, if the suspects did not come the first time, and we look at the excuse, they said the child is ill, and I'm showing you that, look at the person they said the child is ill on social media. Then the police saw that, oh, they were being deceived. It's already there. It's evidence. Toba fún warrant of arrest. Lawyer only so peculiar she ma fún warrant of arrest Stephanie ample opportunity because there is evidence. Who want to share kini lórí social media? Wumi ma lórí social media. Wọ́n mọ̀ kon ko bani because normally, even if you have lied to the police that your child is ill, let it be. But they forced her to come on social media to show herself. You know, this social media is a weapon. People misuse it. And then police look and said, what? We waited here for almost a whole day, thinking you were taking care of a child. Suddenly, you are on social media celebrating. What? Okay. The second day, they said, wait. And then they have to action it. They have to quickly go to court in chamber and get a warrant of arrest. Only a judge can issue warrant of arrest. If there is no warrant of arrest, what will I go and do and be screaming in front of the toll gate? Do I look like a circus to these people? Is it because I have been able to say, okay, I don't understand. If you are proud, they will say you are proud. If you are humble, they say you are humble. If you are trying to work with them, they say you are too loose. If you stay on your own, they say you want to take the glory. Kill everything shit.
Ọgbọ́n tó lè dá, kò síwá tó lè wò, kò sọ́nà tó lè gbà, tó lè fi táyé lọ́rùn.
Mo ń lọ káàkiri, ọ́n ni mo ti lùsù jù. Actor ni ṣe lè celebrity lélẹ̀. Mo tún dá wà.
Bàbá àtọmọ rẹ̀ lórí kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́, ṣe fẹ́ pa kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ ni.
Iyì ti wà lára èmi. Kọ́lọ̀ máa ba ìyára wa jẹ́ kí yìí máa lé sí ni. Kò ṣe owó ni màá máa lé at this stage. Even if any money is going to come, my brother, the only thing that will any money that will say want to come is to expand the human rights organization so that we can help as much as possible. The public have done well in my life for 20-something years. They don't try. Now, my mom will be deeper life. Can I buy my movie?
Oh, you be deeper life? You be
yes,
deeper life?
I've been traveling.
Now I'm saying, they watch movies those days.
And they still watch and they beat me. No, as a sport became. You go and they beat me, especially when it's time for house fellowship.
Stubborn picking.
I was stubborn. But cocoa of the matter is this, my brother.
But your stubbornness, they help us today. Your stubbornness, they help us today.
I never see him say justice. This mobile matter, I never see justice for Allah.
But now, I don't know why people are having issue with this, but let's address this border issue. Why are they having issue with this border that you went to the border, you went to stop you from traveling? Yeah, why are people having issue with the border issue?
The point is this. Yeah. Maybe instead of them to appreciate, is it that they appreciate or they condemn? Is it that way? I've been there, and I've put even more light on it. The core of the matter is, we get lawyer. If there was no warrant of arrest, she should sue me now. Shout them. And I get name. So the name where I get that to cause problem because of the bad, because of waiting.
It doesn't work.
You don't understand?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Some people don't understand. This is a serious fight offline. Look at the other guy saying that they've plotted so many things it must have got me. They even said this coming week, something terrible will start happening to themselves, not me. But I didn't bother. I'm still going on. This man is there. He didn't talk about, if I want to do it now, let me start talking. Okay, African TV, what did you go and do in Baba Mohbad's village? Is that where justice will start? I didn't condemn you. Wọ́n ní mo procure petition. Nítorí wọ́n rí pé mo gbà tó lè ya ẹwà tó ti ya picture pẹ̀lú ẹ̀yìn. Àwọn tó ń competition tẹ̀ mo lọ bá ọ̀gá kan ọlọ́pàá kan ọ́fíìsì tó máa ń gbé lọ bọ́gà lókè. Ó yà kẹ́lẹ́ mọ̀ pé mi rí AIG. Mo download gbogbo complaint mi fún wọn and he actioned it, signed the petition and said, go on. So ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn. They keep messing you up. Ẹyọ kúrò ẹ fi kúrò. Tí o bá ṣe justice for Mohbad, gbogbo àwọn eléyìí ṣé ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ orúkọ mi ṣe wá wọlé tó ni? Kí má ní orúkọ mọ́, kò ṣe irú tàwọn African TV yìí. Nítorí ìbàjẹ́ lọ ṣe. Ẹ ti competition against me, mi condemn yín. Ẹ kàn run your down. Ẹ kò sún ẹ̀mí down. But it's not. You
know, right? You know what I'm saying, right? If there should be anybody that people should focus on, I think they should focus more on the police. The police who are not responding to all these petitions. Even the AI, the responding. Is it the DIG posted that news? Paparino. That all petitions should be attended to. Paparino. So I think we should put more focus on the police who are not attending to all these petitions.
Are you with me? Àwọn kan ń ganu sí ni. Nígbà tí mo ti kọ́ lọ sí pàǹtí, tí mo ti rí gbogbo dọ́tọ́ ṣe fún mi, tó ti sọ àdúrà di complainant. Tó ti mo dẹ̀ lọ sí higher command. When I went to AIG controls Lagos State and Ogun State Commissioner, both commands are under him. And that is the procedure under the law. If you go to DPO and your case is not done well, write to the Commissioner of Police. If you know what they are doing at the Commissioner of Police Command is not going well, write to the AIG. If the AIG is not doing well, write to the IG. At least before you get to that last one, your rights will give it to you. These people don't know how this thing works. They are just saying jokes. I have abandoned my petition in party because nothing is coming out of it. What you know me, Pame? So kí ni kí ṣe?
Ọbẹ̀ sọ di Gbẹ̀udani àbí Ekilọ́gbẹ̀.
Ẹ wo lu spirit yẹn náà. What you know me pa pẹ̀lú petition mi?
Witness. Ọbẹ̀ sọ di witness.
Wọ́n ní mo lọ jí stamp. Ẹ sọ mi di witness. I still summon the courage. Mo dey to start all over again. Ní AIG. Yes, this man tó mọ gbogbo kìíní. O tiẹ̀ comment yẹn. Ṣé ẹ bímọ tí yín ni? Ṣé àwọn ọkùnrin yóò like justice ni? Kí ni gbogbo yẹn? Kí ni gbogbo pátákópa yìí? Mo fẹ́ dákẹ́rẹ́ dáa lọ mọ̀ pé tọ́ba sọ gbogbo and you fed people with lies. Some ladies.
Where you can address this. When you go live, you can address these concerns once in a while. You know, we share our stuff for a while. No concerning. No, when company,
and my own good people here. And because of you and my own good people, because as a human rights organization, silence sometimes can be conspiracy. Silence might mean consent.
You know, we share the same followers. We all share the same followers. Because people me. People come to Boa Johnny. People come to Boa Johnny.
Oh, yeah, but me, or about what you say. But Bobo cannot believe taxes to me vinja. Only to Bobo Bati Move come a log bad. Are you with me?
Sure.
The kind of a log bad much second money are still what competition. But are still one what I'm a lawyer, more than original. Because that is the way these people should be treated. See another one, Baba do bad down see. Want to father, I change the story. I'm a good shaking call. Check him out, spoon feed in the cabinet. I will go continue. I will continue to carry my toshi. More we shall walk on anything to tell Tony my Shelley. All of my guard faces.
You know, for the fact that anybody who condemns that 3 seconds video, they anti-justice. Okay, because this is it, right? For me, it is left for those anti-justice. They are the only ones so far who I know who has been condemning the 3 seconds video. Yes. You cannot be seriously investigating
3 seconds video that somebody is having five count charges.
Exactly.
3 seconds video that took Adura. 3 seconds video that took Adura to. If you know, I don't want to talk because
you know that's what I'm saying. I don't know. See, Yomi, I don't even care wherever the outcome of the 3 seconds video becomes. Okay, with the moment that particular video has shown to be capturing one Mohbad who has died mysteriously, and the wife who is a serious person of interest. This particular case is a classic information that need to be treated that way.
Can't you hear Adura at my press conference? Can't you hear Adura at my press conference? It was that 3 seconds that made Adura to say, "Oh, it is actually a longer version, and this is where it is domiciled."
You see?
Before we don't even know that. And this man is there condemning me with his own fellow.
That conference really helped. I mean, the conference really helped. It really helped in establishing further facts. How they even got there, how Adura and the mother even got there, we don't know. It's the doing of God. We don't know how
I gave them the platform, convinced us. Because I never said I saw the longer version of it.
You know, it was as if we're watching a movie, like we're in a suspense, like we're saying, like, wait a minute, wait a moment, what is this? Yeah, I do that.
I want active for actor. But okay, carry on.
No stage. The director. You know, sometimes
you understand, my brother?
We really need that drama. We really need that drama. The word the police and
is
dramatic. We need to balance it with drama.
I don't know what you have with this kind of a person, but you need to be careful.
So on this platform, that's how we are built. We've gone through a lot. We've gone through a lot on this platform, and we listen to everybody. We listen to everybody. Sooner or later, everybody.
Let me know if anybody has questions.
Everybody will come.
Let me know because I want to go.
Yeah, the way I have any other question. If you have question, unmute yourself. Ask Yomi Fabayi. The reclaimer is listening. Ask him. Put your question to him. He has done well. He has spoken. He has addressed some major concerns. some things that were not clear. He has shed light to those things. If you have any question to ask him. He has his personality. He has everything on the line. You can see himself is there, and he's saying this. I mean, everybody needs to be heard. Everybody deserves a chance.
Good evening.
Go on.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, on the comment section, Rishi 0757, Rishi, when you were playing the video, Rishi was saying he heard last year. He heard Happy New Year.
Yeah. It started December. This was started doing this in December now.
Okay, so
just to remind you guys, have you guys forgotten that December time that we were saying that the Damola case is postponed till next year, January 29? You guys forgot? The people are forgetting so soon, but anyway, we're here to put things
okay,
straight.
My question again, I don't really have much questions for Yomi because everything he has said is quite clear and well understood. The only question African TV actually wanted to ask question because I remember.
When you engage him later, there will be that place to engage Africans. No problem.
But is he coming later? Is he going to come later?
Later. No, I just don't want to cross them to start having all these things. Later,
no, it's not even yet. Maybe he's listening. If I could just quickly say this, it's not question anyway.
Why don't you wait and put it straight to him so they can respond to you?
I want them to ask if I want to go.
Next person, please ask Yomi. No, you're joking. You just
I have a quick question.
Go on for Yomi.
Then I drop. Can I go on?
For Yomi, yeah, go on.
All right, thank you. Greetings to everyone on the panel and on the comment section. Quick one. Yomi, first of all, I want to commend you. You're doing great. You 3 seconds video, we pursue it. If it leads us to nowhere, no problem. But for us to leave anything that has a question mark and not pursue it to the end, I think is foolishness. So anyone that's against that, I see that as acting in foolishness. That's for me personally. So please go on. Anything you see, we pursue it. We need clues. We need anything that will get us to the answers of what killed Mohbad. You're doing good. One thing I don't want to put across to you, Mr. Yomi, is I've listened on different platforms, not here, where they will say it started off with a video of Mohbad house, that he has that one, or he has the TVC or whatever to Mohbad's house. He stopped and then he's pursuing this again. What's going on? What I would like you to do, because when you pursue an angle and you get to a dead end, we see something else you pursue. You're doing great. I'm not criticizing you on that, but please help me put a closure on that. I don't like it when people refer to that. He said there is something, and then he didn't go through with it. He started something else. They use it as an excuse to come against you, to criticize you, and it shouldn't be, because you can see something and you want to pursue it, and maybe along the line you came to a dead end. There's nothing wrong to see something else and pursue it. I'd rather you pursue it than not pursue it and say maybe
it's a 50-50. It may be, it may not be, but let's pursue it.
But please, a closure on that, so that people will stop talking about that against you. I don't like to hear them do that. Thank you.
Dr. Esther, let me quickly respond to that so that I will not forget that line of talk.
Yeah.
There is nothing that I've set my foot on in the cause of justice for Mohbad that I did not pursue diligently. Fine, you may not know that in the course of all these things, the saboteurs are the same people that go behind. Maybe you are not aware of what they did with the first lead, the lady in question. You saw what they did. They did not only went to threaten that lady, they went into a database just because they dragged information out of me. Just the same people that would say, what is he doing? He didn't go. They would try to force things. That was when I was still gullible. And they will tell you, the only people you must send information to is the legal team, is Mr. Muiwa. Anybody that doesn't do it, he is going to take your paramesol in case.
That was then.
And they were collecting incredible, vital information from me, from the details of the source. And they went about to threaten the source. ẹjọ ṣé ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì tí wọ́n ti test pa tó ti lọ gbé personal details ẹ̀ jáde that they threaten her. You are telling me to get closure. When after they did that, I scream out. They said you are dragging somebody. You all are hypocrites. These are criminal offenses that these people are committing, and they're trying to make a mess of somebody's reputation. And I will scream out and say, look at this particular person who claims she's fighting for justice. She's a blogger. Why, even if I'm lying or saying truth, why will you be brandishing, posting the pictures of people that I said want to help with CCTV? Posting the picture and the details of the house address. As you are now, if I say you want to help me with CCTV images in a homicide case, people that know you know your house, if it is your personal house, and now in privacy, send it to somebody who is power of attorney to Baba Mohbad, who I expect to hold that information sacred. And the person send it to a blogger and they start posting it on social media. He's a liar. This one, okay. The owner is a liar. The man will look and say, everybody keep calling. That is why you add that audio. The man said, I will not allow you into my house for security reasons. Look at it. For a man to look at an actor and say, me, they won't allow me. They will allow an IT guy that he doesn't know. It's because they messed up with my reputation the man felt you are the only one that know, you are the one that came to me. How did they have a picture of my house? It was because I sent it to Mr. Fabayi.
You mean Rasaki Muyiwa, the Attorney General?
Yes. And I came out to say this. You are telling me I should conclude it. How will I conclude it? I said the same man, I dragged him before the police. Am I supposed to be dragging somebody who wants to help me to police? If I am lying, the number one person that will say I am lying is Kiriko White. What's his name?
King White.
King White. I am saying, if I'm lying, Mama Mohbad is the first person that will crucify me. That I did not bring any neighbor there. Or you heard him when he was saying it. That was where even the King White realized that this case is more than what he thought. Now look at this man fighting vehemently with somebody who is, that man is a millionaire. I am saying, and the man with
sorry, who is a millionaire? King, you mean King White is a millionaire?
No, the neighbor.
Okay, the neighbor.
The neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can be fighting the man, look at it. Is it possible that the man does not promise me CCTV? And I will go to court, drag police to his house, and when he messed up, I drag him before the AIG. The same CCTV they said I'm lying about. Is it possible, my brother? But the same Bukky Jesse and Fabayi, they destroyed it and they messed it up because
you know what Bukky even said? Bukky said that she knew how you and Karimo went to pay DJ Bami to go steal.
That was even for this video. That's even for this one. This
video. That you guys paid DJ Bami. I don't know how she got that. Oh gosh.
That's what I'm saying. Before we could say that promising, she posted again. She said, I want to debunk. Kill and Bakiri. She made the money. I did not comment say Jimmy. And I wanted to pursue it logically. They said she posted already, she wanted to debunk. Karimo fell for that and threw all the evidence out. You would come and say, I didn't pursue it. Now I'm pursuing it. We are seeing the light already. As a matter of fact, what you know is what you know. What I know is different. Anybody can sit whatever they say and say 3 seconds, they don't believe it. All I know is that I will never give anybody the chance to come and spoil this what I'm doing. Lẹ́yìn kúsàrè, torí gbogbo rọ́bìṣì, ẹjọ́ wèrè, kẹ́lómi kúrò mi tẹ́wà, mama wàhálà kiri, ṣé kí ni mo wá kiri? It's for the young boy and help ourselves. There are some choices we make. We're even going to be saving our own lives. It's not about Mohbad. The fair, honest truth is, all this thing we are doing, majorly is for my own child, for your own child, for our aged parents, for innocent Nigerians. So that reduce. How can I be in my house?
Thank you very much, Mr. Yomi, for explaining that part. I really appreciate it.
Who muted her? What? Who muted her? Dr. Esther Dia, can you unmute yourself? Maybe it's network, I don't know. Anyway, who's next? First quadrant, whoever is available, you have a question?
Yeah, I was saying that I appreciate the submission he gave, and I really hope that people can hear him explaining the situation about that and where that came to a halt and how, how it got, the investigation was affected and somebody else had to come in to do one thing or the other and he couldn't pursue it any longer. So that people will stop talking about this and, throwing tantrums and saying things about him. This man is trying his best. Thank you very much, Yomi. I appreciate you always. Keep doing what you're doing. We are behind you. Thank you.
Yeah, another question, First President. If you're having there's anything you want clarity on, it's going to clear it for you. Ask it from the point of love, yeah. Go on.
Paparino, can you hear me?
We hear you very well.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening, my brother. God bless you. Thank you for the good work. I really appreciate you. God will reward you. Yeah, thank you very much for the good work. And sir, this is what I want to confirm. Is on the 27th still on ground? How is the plan about on the 27th?
Yeah, it's on ground. It's going on. It's going on. We're making moves and interfacing with the right government institutions and private stuff. So as usual now, I've got people that we are putting in a committee. If you are making yourself available, we'll put you in one of the committees. It's not about me. It's all about all of us. All of us. So we should just play a part. And I'm not ready to take any glory. If we get justice eventually, because one thing that is certain is that all of them will come, they will still get their way to that station. That is non-negotiable. So with somebody like me, what if I were a lawyer? I cannot be a complainant in the case. They invite you to court. There is a warrant on you. I will not stop. 1 year we still there. And it go to be every week. How you want to maintain in this state? What could they say? So like the people in Shelley, am I worried? Come on, share size in it.
People should understand something, right? The message that was sent to Yomi, the message had made it clear that this video I'm about to send to you, it has to do with what killed Mohbad. That was the reason why the guy wanted to, commercialize the video. Otherwise, tell me the importance of the 3-second video. If it's not something that worth it.
Adra even said,
let us find out.
3 people were in the video. Adra even said 3 people were in the video.
And why is it scared to mention the third person? Could it have been the third person who pulled the trigger? Who pulled the trigger?
Baba, no trouble, not him.
The person might have been in uniform, paramilitary, or wherever, we don't know. But we want to know.
Baba, wait and see. They wait and see now. Wait and see. You understand? They want me to be coming to social media like I'm doing now. That's what they want me to be doing. The man said they invite me in party. I didn't go. They call me. I didn't pick.
I don't know whether it's a good. I don't know whether it's a good idea. Okay, to direct a movie, to have a movie written and have it directed about this particular case, as the case is ongoing.
You can't be thinking about that one now.
Everything works to pass the message. Everything works to pass the message. Whatever that best pass the message.
No, it's counterproductive. Something where you never even know what to find about. Why you cry? Who cry? You won't write story. But leave that one first. Okay. When it's done, it's going to take its. I might not even be free to do another one. It could be another.
No, it might not be you. No, it's not going to be you. Maybe documentation. It may be anything.
But you have to wait. Whoever it is, will have to wait because we will not see closure yet. So it's too close to call. It's too early to call it. Don't call it. It's too early to call for a movie script. So let me see if you have any other question.
The thing itself is already like movie. Anyway, it's already like episode of movie. The way we watch it and the way we do it every day. But fine.
Paparino.
Yeah.
Paparino.
Yes.
Can I come on board?
Yeah, go on.
Thank you, my brother. Oga Yomi, God bless you. We can all feel what you're doing. Paparino just mentioned something now. I really want to ask you directly, not Adura, the one that was lying, maybe is the one that did something. Do they deny, or both of them, do they deny this commercial? They were.
You are fluctuating. I can barely hear you.
3 million. I don't know how many million again. What do they? Do any of them deny that part?
You are breaking, sir. Did they deny what?
Did any of them do that?
I can't hear. What's the question, Paparino? Can you repeat? Paparino, what did he say? I can't hear.
The question is the common. Yeah.
That the any one of them demand for money, normalization of this thing. That any one of them deny that. Asking for money for the video. Only one of them denies that they never asked for money for the video.
I do not deny that he was not the one, but in police station, Damola said he was the one that shouted me up. He only said I shouted you up.
And
that's the only thing he told me.
So concerning the money, demandation of the money, that they demand for money.
The demand for money is part of the shot. He started with the shot. So he said he was the one, and when I probed further to know how he was the one, then I realized that he was lying. Because the reason why I told you straight.
The second part of my question, recently we heard that Carol White has an issue with this TB man.
Okay.
And then from one of your interview or your something on you spoke about something of that, and then that Carol White has some question. I mean, he's needed at the station. But recently, it's like I'm hearing that Carol White and the TB man, that they have some kind of settlement. I don't know how true is that. Would that erase your own area of Carol White being invited to the station?
No, the point is, well, he was with Mama Mubad and Adura. And I think the department, the man African TV wrote the petition to, they got an inkling that he's on the other side of the team. Because in that AIG, there are different departments. You understand? And each department, if it is, let's say, surveillance, there is OC surveillance. Under OC surveillance, they might have about 10 teams. Team 1, maybe 5 to 6 police officers. Team 2, under one OC. And then you go to another department, maybe monitoring. Go to another department, maybe kidnapping. Just like that. You understand? So, and that was what happened. When they came to us, they were not looking for him, that he has a case to answer. Do you understand? And that they were trying to hold him and they left his phone. That where is he? And then before we could see Jacob, we realized that he went into the wind. That was why I got to
I think what he's trying to ask is whether you have any petition against King White.
I won't be discussing that yet.
Okay. Because he was trying to know whether whatever that happened between African TV nullifies yours. But anyway, you don't want to talk about that.
African TV. I don't know what African TV.
No, he was trying to be sure.
I know two people made some serious, terrible stuff against me, but I don't want to discuss what I've done, what I'm not going to be doing, because that way they will ambush me again. So
it's okay. They're going to be aware. Okay, my own question is, I don't know whether is it possible. Sorry. Okay, go on, Sam. I wanted to see. This was. I don't know whether I can have an interaction with the lawyer of your foundation. Is that possible?
My lawyer? No.
Yes. It's not possible. No. Okay. Now, among the charges, it's okay, fine. No, I mean personally, one-on-one. It's not for any other thing.
No.
Anyway, let's put that aside. Yeah. Secondly, another thing is the petition against Adura. Can I ask some two questions, some two elements? Whether those elements are present in the petition. Do you mind to discuss that?
Please.
Okay. In the latest petition, in your latest petition against Adura, is there any element of Adura attempting to fraud you and Adura concealing and evidence relevant to this case, to this ongoing homicide case investigation?
Of course.
Okay. If there exists that tool is the big deal in that conversation.
Of course.
One attempted fraud, at least he attempted to fraud you, that is Hadura, whoever, and that will call for the investigation. I mean, and police should respond to that. And has there been any invitation between you and Hadura? I mean, whereby there was a back and forth, such?
No, they went to meet him in court. They were supposed to arrest him and Damola in court.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't know where he lives, I don't have his contact.
Yeah, so far there have been no invitation where you are present, the Adura is present, and this interaction goes on. There's been nothing like that.
You didn't hear what I've been saying. He has been there.
With you present.
Exactly. Yes. Okay. He had a mother, and even his mother, we almost fought twice. Because I was not going to back down. And they began to drill him. How she was like, I said, I don't care. My own is, I want the truth out.
Did he also confess there that truly the 10 minutes exist? Did he also repeat the same thing?
Baba, don't let me spoil police investigation.
Okay,
let's keep that one.
Them, yeah.
That's why I said, social media. You understand?
Yeah.
Tobacco time.
So that's what I wanted to make sure. If there exists that two in the element, I mean, we are good to go. There's nothing to worry. If you don't get one, you get one.
So don't worry. I'm not worried.
And also, I think last time I told you to discuss some things with Bam, but I don't know. Did you reach out to Bam about?
I'm yet to do that, but I will. Want to,
it's very important. There's no time. We need to have all these things together so that we can have every angle. We can have every, angle to bring out something.
My brother, there is time. I am saying, there is time, and trust me.
We don't know when this is going to resume.
It doesn't matter, Baba. They don't know this. People don't know the law.
Are you not looking into any evidence coming out from the autopsy or whatever? Are you just focused on maybe digital?
The point is this: if the toxicology, I am saying, if the toxicology is going to be coming out to give any verdict, one of the core things that is certain or that can be guaranteed is cause of death, not who did it.
Not who did it.
For what we have now, none of the lawyers have actually brought any tangible evidence to that court that is waiting for the toxicology to augment it. And that is why we police need to work hard to draw out credible, vital, not just eyewitness accounts, but credible evidence that when that
to nail down the individuals.
Because when you say this is cause of death, they brought to pathology. Okay, this is cause of death. Who did it? What has the police investigation before even the coroner court, and what has he established that will link the cause of death, anybody to the cause of death? Who can you say as we speak now, this one is waiting, I will know this one now. We are just waiting for the cause of death, and then we'll point it to this person. Nothing yet. So what is going on?
You know what I'm saying. So, we understand very, very much that we also need to know cause of death. We need to also see those who perpetrated it. The thing is this: let's say there exists a video, depicting two fighting, right? That doesn't necessarily result to death. There can be a video depicting man and woman fighting without seeing anybody dead in the video, but the cause of the injury that was sustained might be what was later treated and led to that. What I'm saying here is this one: if the autopsy that we have, we cannot completely disregard it, because the autopsy will further explain to us
whether indeed this person
has some injury. You have to augment it to actuate. It's an addend. So I think you should. I want to make sure that you also consider that too. So you work with them, you consider that. If Bound up to now has not seen that result, it's not telling good on the case. I want to be sure that you've approached him on that regard.
Let's keep it on, but what I'm going to tell you guys is that not everything here.
All right, take a few questions from Aristocrat. Let's see how we can round it.
Okay.
Hello, Yomi.
Hello,
just a quick question on some areas that I need clarity. Number one is the CCTV in the estate. For example, I understand since you've been working on cases like this, you understand the nitty-gritty of that. If, just as police said when they came out and said, anyone that has information should please avail the police this information that could help the case. Now, if when police came and the first news we heard was the CCTV in Muba's house were not functional, and you were able to point them to the fact that if they did not identify that, which I find it very not too tidy from their end, that it took citizens to be searching for alternative CCTV that could get some area recordings. Now, if those people that you spoke about and they did not provide those footage that you had to go and be calling police to do that, was it not police that was supposed to pick people that are more or less obstructing their investigation? Did they act in that, or it had to be you pressurizing them to act before they acted? My first question. Second,
can we make it one by one, or please make it one so that we can digest it and answer properly? Because the first one itself is lengthy. Make it one. Yeah, go on. I just please summarize it, make it clear so you can be able to answer swiftly.
I've asked him my first question.
He wanted to, he said it's not clear enough. Can you make it short, concise, and clear?
Yeah, let me say it again. The video around, the video you said you had to give them hard drive, etc., etc.
That's for the neighbor. That's for the neighbor.
Yes, like the, yes. The CCTV. Don't you think that was an act of obstructing police investigation if those people refused to give it? And if that is so, as the police now, have they collected those footage from them?
Okay, let me quickly answer that. Like I said to you, openly before Mr. White, Mahamubad, the AIG, the OC, Adura, the man and the lawyer, when I realized the moves, I know I'm being shortchanged. Nobody will make me look stupid. There is no way I'll be pointing to that man. I don't know him from anywhere. He wanted to help me. I went to him. He asked me him. That was kind enough. We had a conversation. I relied on it. And what it demanded for, I went to get it. And when I got it, then I was expecting that what is meant to be there is what we should lift. And when he turned around, right before his face, for him to know that I'm not joking, I raised objection that, sir, this is what is going on. This is an obstruction of justice. And he turned to a serious melee right in the AIG's office. He turned it to a serious melee, and the AIG de-escalated it and said, sir, you can go, don't worry. Yomi, allow it. Go. That the most important thing now, Adura has confirmed before him that the video where they draw out the 3 seconds is in the phone with the police command in Lagos State. That is what we should focus on first. That he now give the order that they should go and lift that one. So whether the police will act on obstruction of justice or not, I cannot dictate to them. But when I don't see anything, it's still an angle my NGO will still pursue and say, sir, this is going on, this is going on. I am saying, and that is just it.
Let me just quickly recap for my better understanding. You escalated the CCTV issue, and the AIG de-escalated it and said, focus on the 3 seconds first, and it detailed is meant to go and extract that wherever it is. So it is now in the purview of the police, yes?
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
The phone is with the police already. It's just moved from one.
No phone. I'm not talking about phone, no. I'm not talking about phone. I'm talking about CCTV footage of the neighbor.
That one, is what I'm talking about. The neighbor's own, I cannot divulge whether the police, they didn't even tell me whether they are taking another action. I don't know. I don't want to even talk about that one. And it makes no sense to discuss it. The man.
No. Police
work.
Try to get what I said.
Police work.
No, Yomi, try to get what I said. I said, from what you said, it has been handed over to police to deal with that. That is what I just said.
They have been dealing with it from the beginning.
Yeah, sure.
They have been dealing with it from the beginning.
That's a yes. That's a yes.
Police were the ones that went to take court order.
It's okay. Let's second.
Yeah. Secondly, my second question is this: from your total interaction with the case, with the intricacy, etc., can you see, without giving props to anyone, can you say that on getting substantive evidence as to what happened at the residence of the deceased, that the police is on the right track and they are leaving no stone unturned? I'm not talking about the 3 seconds now. I'm talking about the main investigation. From your interaction with the police, especially if the matter is at Panti, can you say they are working in tandem with resolving the issue with the way they've been working? Because you seem to be someone that have had interaction with them many a times. You've heard them giving you assurance, etc., etc. I'm asking this question in order for
let me just answer you
to begin to see the kind of trust they will be getting.
This far that we have gone, if the police were not involved or not committed, we would have gotten this far. And I am yet to see, and like I said to you, I realized that I would not be getting anything from the Lagos State Police Command and Panti with regards to this case. Reasons very known to me, and I have right to complain. I have right to take my complaint to a higher command, which I have done. And it's still the same police. And it's not a crime if you feel dissatisfied with a lower cadre reaction or attention to your case, you can go to a higher place. And if they see genuine concerns, particularly when they see that, there is a new lead, the police at the higher level can take it up, which they have done. And I cannot be here, I won't be telling you the nitty-gritty of the operation until everything matures, because talking like this, I won't want to give a chance to anybody to push words into my mouth so that I will jeopardize where we're going. But core of the matter is there is action going on and results.
Sorry, I'm not saying that the Zone 2 command has taken over the total investigation.
I have taken my case to them and they are attending to it. I don't know police protocol, whether it's total take over. I'm taking my own complaint to them.
From the total investigation. Or you are just talking
Don't worry, my brother.
The one
to know that, you know what you're going to do? I can't give answer to that because I don't work with police. You can write to them or find the PPRO to tell you the details. I don't know the police working. All I know is they are tending to my concern as a citizen, and I'm seeing results, I'm seeing progress, and it's taking us to where we're going to get justice for that. So whether it's
do you know the next date given to Wumi? Do you know that the next date given to her?
I said the only option left for her is to walk in there by herself, or they will pick her up whenever they find her. So there is nothing like date again. And that's the honest truth here. She either walked in there with a lawyer, or she continued to, run. And
there is this video circulating the internet. One of the guy, I don't know, maybe you've come across a video that is presumed to be one of the women's legal team coming up on the internet saying that they will not honor the invitation and give some certain reasons. What if they're acting on it? If you have that, you can as well show it to them. Maybe that can precipitate them or trigger them to take further actions. Knowing that she's not going to come.
I won't dignify everybody with a response. Do you understand?
Okay.
Police are not even interested in such junks. The most important thing is when they pick her up, that same lawyer should go to court and challenge them for illegal arrest, and let's see.
No, we're just looking at the timing, because let's say we wait 1 month, we wait 2 months, we don't do that. What we're gonna do? We have to do something. Sure.
The point is this: I've demanded that anybody that know where she is or house address, this person go from Yabo just house to we know where we don't know next. They say click on Melashmunda. Share a lot of uni. These people, they are off the radar, but they will find out Coco Benny, but one thing will lead to another. Maybe she wants to.
That's what I'm saying. If we have an evidence, reasons why she's evading their invitation, I mean, that will precipitate them. They are aware. They are aware. Fine, no problem. They are aware. There's no problem. Just to make sure that they are aware that she's intentionally not coming, so that they can hasten it.
Don't worry.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, Samuel. Go on, Samuel. If we are not giving them those information, that will also
there's a warrant already. That is enough. Even
the warrant needs to move. But let's hear from Samijo. We are coming for you.
Yeah, Mr. Yomi, good evening.
Good evening.
Firstly, I want to put a light to this. You know how our Nigerian border are so porous. Nigerian border is so porous, and we have a lot of border that leads out of Nigeria. You went to Idiroko border. There's Imekwa border.
Is it not the same border they got Bobrisky?
No. Hold on now. There are a lot of borders that lead out of Nigeria, even without the major route. Do you understand? So my question is this: when you got to that border, did you kind of give a petition to the border patrol, anybody by you? This. Were you able to speak to any officer?
Why is that necessary?
Let me ask. Wait.
No, you know why?
Let me know when you're done with your question. Let me respond.
Is that to answer you? Go on.
Wait.
To answer you.
Yes. Now, why I asked is this now. Were you able to submit a petition or something so person?
Petitions border.
I'm just saying. You know why? You know why I'm asking. Mr. Yomi, any suru now. Reason
Let me explain to you now.
Okay.
Number one, tí ariwo ajá tí ò bá lè mólè, aṣá jí onílélẹ̀. Do you understand that in Yoruba?
Oh, Yemi.
Very simple.
That at the end of the day, I have confirmed to you that there is a warrant of arrest. Are you with me? I have confirmed to you that there is a warrant of arrest. And with my voice, with my name, with my
even if I'm
shouting that my suspect or somebody that I have case with has a warrant of arrest, so don't ever try to come and pass here. You cannot run. No. Is that not even enough for you? The other one that you're asking me, Emi Okin, what I'm saying. Are you saying?
Okay.
So if you don't level over.
Let me ask this last question now. Last question. Now, did you ever try to approach Iyamobad that this is what I'm doing? This is how I want to get justice for Mohbad. Did you approach Baba Mohbad? This is what I want to do. This is how this I am going to do to get justice. And what are their response? What did they give you a green light, or have you ever done that? I just want to know. I'm just so curious to know that.
The first thing is this: maybe you are not following the case. The radar of the case is tilting towards certainly his homicide, and it's already tilting towards the fact that the Abra was a key eyewitness, their living son. So if you want me to go and tell them that I want to write a petition against your son so that they can arrest him to come and answer questions, is that what you want to go and tell them? I'm not working for them. I am working for justice. I am working for that guy in the mortuary. I don't want to know whether he has me. Now, the moment that I technically know that Me only have John Kasoka. It's like I'm telling Adura I want to come. No, it doesn't make any sense. Why would I sit them down and say, this is how I want to go about it? No, they are already even antagonizing what I want to do. So even if I tell them, they will tell me, that's the way they came to fight me. They saw the picture, the mama saw the picture of the son, Garagba. The major subject matter is Mohbad, Ileri Oluwa, Promise, Oladimeji, Aloba. And you are the person that will lead us. That is a subject matter too. On the other side, antagonist is Adura Shedrack Aloba. You are now saying I should go and meet them. What I want to do? What end will that be?
Hey, get it, Mr. Yomi. Before, proud to this time, because I just want to know that prior to the time you kind of like putting Adura on the radar, you came into the justice for Mohbad, and I felt like, have you had any chance to like have a contact with them or a conversation with them? That
this of course, with Baba Mohbad severally.
And what is the body language? What is the response like? What is the response like?
It was cooperating. It was like it's cool, but of course, at some point, I saw some radio silence for a long time. I'm like, I don't know why he doesn't even pay attention. What is going on? One of the key parts that I know got me so angry was when they wanted to take my life and I fled for my life. The other one was when I sent him the number of the lady in that estate. I wanted to help with the CCTV. And I told him, I'm putting my life on the line because this is somebody that wants to help us with CCTV. And up until now, he never called me to say, are you safe? Are you okay? Another point when they chased me, when I ran out of Nigeria, no call until they joined us in a video call together, WhatsApp conference call, to ask me to submit the details of the CCTV neighbor, the neighbor that has the CCTV. Because I never stopped talking about it. They said, okay, let's talk to this guy. Let's retrieve the information from him. And what happened eventually? They still went to Damaru it. So that was the only time. And then maybe one time we spoke once. But, whatever the case may be, I was willing and ready because the first time I spoke to him, he said anything I want. He was one that gave me the link to the attorney, power of attorney, Mr. Famuyiwa, that I may not be able to answer most things you want. This is the person you can be dealing with. And that was how I got the bank's number. And they linked me with the Mr. Odumosu, who is the head of the legal team there. So it was a free flow there until I dug deep into video evidence and my name started. They started saying, this guy is going where we never said that. And they started ambushing me with all sort of lies. He took money. He took this. I said, where? But I know it's part of the drill. I have to focus on what I'm doing.
Thank you very much.
Because I saw no basis for it.
Mr. Yomi, I just want to, sorry I interject, like, I felt like now, Emo, Mohbad is seeking another justice. Baba Mohbad is seeking another justice because to me, both of them are not seeking the same justice. You get now. What do you think you can do? Do you believe that if these two parties actually collide together and demand for justice, do you believe both of them are not in the house when Mohbad died? Now, I believe that the party decided, okay, let's collaborate and work together. Do you believe we can get justice?
The more the merrier. You are talking about the people that are meant to be key interested parties. But when you look at what has happened before, I don't know how that one can yield positive results. Because it shouldn't be these are people that we shouldn't be asking or begging them to unite to get justice for the boy. The only reason why it is like this is because there is another, conflict of interest somewhere. So if not because of that, justice for Motobi. So if we have to beg them, you might not get something good out of it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yomi.
I don't mean to beg him.
For what you say, I just want to ask one question, please. Sorry about that. You tried a lot, and you make a lot of steps, which we can see that even we are looking at justice in front of us.
right now. But the only thing I need to ask, I have two questions to ask you. One is this. I think we spoke on Sunday with Paparino platform, which I pleaded to you that you should please call Baba Mohbad about autopsy, which you promised me, you promised everybody that you call Baba Mohbad on Monday about the autopsy. That, okay, you said you go and see Baba Mohbad. That's what you told us in the platform. On that was on Sunday, that you said on Monday, you go and see Baba Mohbad, you call Baba Mohbad and you go and see him. Because that autopsy, this man you see, okay, they have done the autopsy, he hasn't saw the result, he hasn't seen the result. Okay, on the corona, when they tell Baba Mohbad that the autopsy that they did, the lawyer did, nothing found on Mohbad's body. How the man can even collapse?
Eric.
Yeah.
Please, Yomi, before you answer that question, please, can I quickly say something? There are some questions you people are asking Yomi that is not the right person to answer. Please.
No, this is not a question.
Please, please, can you people let me talk, please? You don't have to ask Yomi the question of autopsy.
No, I'm not asking.
Hello, can you please hold on?
Did you just join? I'm not asking about.
Can you please hold on? Can you please hold on? Please hold on. There are some questions you don't need to put through to Yomi. It's not part of the legal thing. It's not part of the thing that work with the pathologist. How do you expect him to ask Baba Mohbad any question concerning the autopsy and toxicology results? That one, Yomi, hold on. No, Yomi Mombinu, please let me just talk. Mombinu, please. Paparino, please come to your seat. I want to say something because I want to talk about on the 27th of February so that your people on your platform can support and raise some substantial amount to support the cause of justice for Mohbad. That is why I send request. So Paparino, please. Why are you putting questions to him? He cannot answer that. He cannot answer that. He cannot answer that. And I don't want you people to push him to Baba Mohbad. I don't want you people to make him say what he doesn't have to say concerning that man. Yes. No. He cannot answer that. Any question to that Baba Mohbad, he cannot answer it. So please, please. I'm here to talk with Paparino, please.
Eric, please give me 1 minute, please. Let me process what's happening. Eric, please let me process what's happening. Go on. What's going on?
What is going on is asking Yomi about the autopsy and toxicology results. And Yomi is not part of the team. That's not with the pathologist. So he cannot answer that question. That is what I said. That one is by the way.
Eric, I'm coming to
that one is by the way. I purposely come up just to tell you, Paparino, what your platform will contribute to support the 27th mega rally that they are having on cause for justice for Mohbad. So that is why I purposely send request so that you can gather some amount to support the cause.
Believe me,
the Silence Foundation.
Believe me, the moment I told, don't forget that one way or the other, majority of people start from this platform when it comes to this case, right? And that's why I'm almost careful. The moment I told everybody, please go support Yomi Foundation. I don't have to be saying, how much do we want to use to do this? Then that will begin to go into Yomi's personality. And people begin to ask, you didn't use our money to do this. So that is not needed. Yomi is a foundation and he has an account out there. Whenever he has something to do, he should, I think we should emphasize more on those things and tell people we have to support. There's something upcoming. Like right now, everybody go support Yomi's foundation. What is that going on again? Please tell me, Joker. What's happening?
27th of February. They're having a mega rally for Mohbad. So in order to pressurize the police to do more.
Okay, yeah. We believe that. In fact, this is one of the issues I personally have been having with Mohbad team. the only write petition and allow it like that. You have to water the ground. Water the ground. You have to make things easy. Okay, this is Nigeria. I don't know, unless you're not Nigeria, you have to. Not everything it is said. If the anti-justice, there's echo coming from the Islamic meeting. If those who don't want justice are selling their lands to make case, are selling their houses, are spending a lot so that justice doesn't come. Those who want justice, whether you like it or not, you will spend money. Whether you like it or not, you will spend money.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. And then lastly, let me say this, because African television normally comes to your platform. Please talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him. He's an elderly person. He should stop discrediting Yomi's job. He should stop it. He should stop it. Please, I'm not talking to you. Can you let me talk? Please, let me talk. Please. Hello, please, I'm not here to do anything. Don't interrupt me.
I will speak on the platform, please. Wait, let her be done. Let's go on.
I'm saying this because I know you, both of you are very close. Tell him to stop it. He's an elderly person.
We are not close, but he speaks on this platform. We don't speak behind the scenes. He speaks here like everybody. And he's here, and after Yomi goes, he will be coming. So I don't have issue with it.
So please,
we want to put out the right narrative out there, and that's what Yomi has done, and we'll continue to do that.
It will be another distraction for us now focusing on.
Don't be scared when you have the truth.
Justice,
when you have the truth.
That.
No.
That is why.
You see, let me tell you something. Okay. When you have the truth, do not worry about it. 1,000 shall fall by your side, 10,000 shall fall by your side, but shall not get near thee. Don't be shaken. The Bible says, Psalm 91, he who dwelleth in the secret place of the Almighty shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. The feathers of God always protect the truth people. Let it be like that. There's always been struggle between good and bad. It will always be. You cannot cry about it, but just let's put ourselves to test. Okay, Yomi can hear all the criticism coming out. This will make Yomi this will guide Yomi. Even if there's going to be maybe anything that wants to hinder him, Yomi will try his best not to, let's say, to fall you guys' hand or whatever. And that is needed. That pressure is needed. It can be controlled, but it will come. You can't stop it.
No,
I've taken responsibility before.
I'm done. The Paparino, I'm done.
Don't go yet. Can you allow me to? You understand? There are massive sabotage. They are not criticism. They are not things. You have to make it honest. Look at if I don't
they are criticism that you have to address with fact, because they presume to bring in fact. You meet their fact with the superior fact.
See, Paparino, there is somebody called arrogance.
Just watch it happen. Don't worry. You've said the things. You've said the own part of it.
Let me explain to you too. Okay. See, I'm not here for you to school me. I'm here to contribute my own intellect.
We're rubbing minds together. So
you have to listen. What you should understand is that when people have this pattern of behavior, particularly on serious cases like this, put it down, throw it away, shovel it. This is a homicide case. What am I doing? Or what are these people criticizing that shows that they are doing something better than I'm doing? That what this thing is whether you like it or not, whether anybody likes it or not, is voluntary, is a selfless, risky service. Do you understand? And it is going to be wrong to start condemning and castigating soldiers in the middle of a war that has not even ended, and say they are not fighting well, they are war soldiers. They are going. It doesn't make any sense. Even any non-adult will be sending word of encouragement to those on the battlefield that, oh, you are doing well. When I would never turn back to condemn you that, okay, you went to a Ekiti, I didn't condemn you. You do press conference twice before I even do my own. Me, the major complainant.
Yomi, no, it's not that man. You don't even answer him. You get what I'm saying? The only thing mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ kó mọ̀ ni pé nígbà tá a sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìjọ Sunday, please, nídìí ṣé bàbá Mohbad gan èmi tí wòye pé kò ní wá justice ọmọ ẹ̀.
No, mo máa
àwọn
pè
ọmọ
wọ́n
ṣe bí
Mr.
ọ̀dẹ̀
Ike.
àwọn ọmọ ṣe bí ọ̀dẹ̀ because lẹ́tà tó ìwà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ yẹn àṣẹ ọ̀tọ̀ láti yẹn mú because lọ́yà
guys, wait. Eric Krill is speaking from the aspect of good concern. It's a Yomi fan, you support Yomi.
That's why I wanted to answer Eric Krill.
So don't just throw away his concern. So,
kàmú kan tí wọ́n dání. Ìjọ ìrọ̀ yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ ká gbogbo ẹ̀ ní. Because àwọn lọ́yà tó gbé dání. We don't know.
Eric Krill.
Yeah.
Calling Baba Mohbad to ask Monday, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to I haven't make move on that or I'm not going to be doing that. But Timawo, okay, if I call him, I get what I'm saying, or Timawo circumstance you see faragba, you ask me, have I called? No, mo ti síwájú. Kò tí late on universal life, it's not late yet. And I'm going to be doing that because it is very important. But only the thing is she took pay Monday here because me first saw this thing here. It's in consideration.
Sure.
Kolo ṣẹlẹ̀ tí o fi lọ bẹ̀. Òun fẹ́ ṣàlàyé fún yín. It's in the pipeline and I will call him and I will go and meet him if he asks me to come.
Yeah, so I mean, look at the area. Look at how we're seeing it here. You know, like we rightly said before with Eric Krill the last time. Torí, even me and you, we all agree that lóòótọ́ ó yẹ kí bá Mohbad. Like we said that truly Mohbad father supposed to have already seen what is in that Odumosu autopsy. You see, but him saying that he's not allowed to see it. Confirm. Let's know. So if you should quickly do another one through your foundation, at the machine, to excuse me, I'm a developed, I'm a losing inconclusive. I want to because after Google drag you everything inconclusive.
The first one, all this stuff about it. The first inconclusive, all this stuff about. Kids sit down one or she one inconclusive.
You guys are
that's what I'm saying. Please, three seconds.
I have to leave now.
Say something.
Brian, no one. You can leave. No one. We move on.
I'd like to ask you one question before you
can leave.
I wanted to say something. Okay.
You can leave. Paparino, it's you that want to talk to.
Go on, I hear you.
What is bothering me is I was driving when you were saying something I was typing.
Well, Paparino, I know you will still be listening. This is what I wanted to ask.
Hello? Please, somebody
remember that there was this day. Shola Kema
Nobody is talking. I mean, you have to be.
Shola Kema Binu. Me she bear. Me show
private. No, it's not good.
Tell me, Papa. People keep talking about money. That what is bothering me. When they talk about money, I sat myself. I said, why did which money are we talking about here? Somebody wants to do a press conference, they concluded, and it was done. Another one was done. We're not talking about another thing again. And they keep accusing me of taking money. Please, you said something that if somebody is working, and we can see the work he's doing. I asked myself, I said, how much are we talking about here? How much is the money?
I wonder.
It's terrible. You said it. Can you please repeat what you said so that they can understand it properly? I want you to keep repeating.
Please, good evening. Hello, good evening, sir.
Hello, somebody is talking. Papa, you understand what I'm saying? I want you to repeat what you have said before when it goes of contributing. If you want to contribute, fine. If you don't want, it's not to you. It's not. Nobody can tell me how much money are we talking about here.
Because so he's here for money. He's here for money. Which money is he here for? How much have we contributed? The money we contributed, press conference, the second press conference, now we are going for another one. If you don't want to, if you don't have to, castigate somebody for that. Because I've been on so many platforms, I always go there, I don't talk because I'm working. But people keep saying, he's here for money. Somebody is working. He went to, what do you call it? Cerebroda. Went to police station, doing all these things. He needs money to do it. It's an NGO. People should understand that this is not money for somebody's pocket. We can see what he's doing. He's not putting this money in his own pocket. It's for NGO. He's going to declare it at the end of the year. Oh, okay. Red Cross, they get money, they solicit for money. It's not personal.
All right, it's okay,
Paparino.
Thank you.
So,
Paparino. First quadrant, 1 minute, please. Wait, 1 minute.
Paparino, let me remind you that, Mr. Obi, I want to remind you of home forensic in this course. I know I don't want to take our eyes off that line of action. Has it gone? Okay,
no, sure. Yes, go. Don't worry, we'll discuss again another day. Thank you very much. Yes. Go on, Pra. Rotimi. Just wait a little bit. Wait. Go on, Pra.
Now, let me just join my question with yours, Rotimi. I wanted to ask Mr. Yomi that was there a warrant of arrest? Please, hold on. This is my question. I want to behave like an ignorant person now that doesn't know what is going on. So it's so confusing to me that how big is Wumi that the police will say there is a warrant of arrest for him that would compel you to go to the borders to serve these letters and no. I'm not being sarcastic here now. What I'm asking is it a warrant of arrest or just an invitation for questioning from the police? So as an ignorant man that I am, please, if it is a warrant of arrest, let us know that Wumi is bigger than the Nigerian police. They served her a warrant of arrest and she's not compelling. Let us know. But if it is a letter of maybe questioning, I know. Maybe the lawyer is right. Let us just understand so that we don't, I'm ignorant, just from that aspect. Answer that question, please.
Okay. Just 1 minute. This thing is very simple, okay? Just wait, let me create one space here. Legacy for, okay, no, Shalake. 1 minute. Rotimi, put your question. Then
hello, Mr. Rotimi.
Then Pra.
Rotimi.
Yes,
Rotimi, I can never walk out on you. I apologize, my brother.
Sorry, when Mommy Doken was there, I just dodged to take
I thought you don't have any question like the other man. I never knew you wanted to ask. I'm so sorry.
My question is not even a question, just to remind you. I know you are on top of the game. I'm not doubting you 100%. And I want to appreciate the energy Paparino has put on these days. He has been saying it before now. Anybody you see dragging your mean, drag that person. Not now. Not because he's here. So I just want to remind you that
let people speak their mind. You just just counter them with facts. Simple. They do not speak. Exactly. Can't stop them from speaking.
I just want to remind you of the
president will criticize Nigerian president.
Which is one of the things, one of the ingredients to this. The phone forensic to establish the actual day Mohbad died. I keep on saying this. Yes, the video is
Rotimi, I heard you when you said it.
Okay.
Let me be honest with you. It's just because people are not willing to speak the truth. There was no time I demanded money from people that I wanted to petition or want to go to court to get court order to enter Mohbad's house. Nobody had it from me. because I didn't come out to even ask anything. All these ones that we are doing, all the movements going back and forth, nobody contributed openly for that. Do you understand? So people don't know that some certain operation in this course, they must not know what you wanted to do it for. You must not even say, we need money for phone forensic. They will corner you. And don't get it twisted. If they're going to be doing the phone forensic, it can't be done by police by sitting in the office. They would have to interface with telecommunication companies, and they will need to go to court. It is you, if you are the complainant. That is why when we keep complaining on social media, and nobody is going to the police and say, we are the complainants, they might likely not do anything, except there is a big protest. Do you understand? All of us know the present state of the Nigerian police and the Nigerian police budget. Presently, they are underfunded. So if we're going to be doing that phone forensic, there is nothing you push that they won't do. That's that one thing I need to let you know, that the police are there to do everything. But if you are going to be the one representing the public, do you have the financial capability to fund some of the logistics? Don't think, because when you are saying it, they should be because it's Mohbad, they will tell you, do you know how many people that have died? When the governor said, it's only Mohbad that died, they thought he was insulting them. Because you want him to spend close to $50,000 on Mohbad's case out of the Lagos State budget. Something that there is no provision for. Most of our infrastructure is epileptic. If we want everything to be done, we must be willing as a public. We are the one, we have to understand that this is where we are now as a country.
No, but that's bad though. We can't say that, so there's no provision for that in the law.
You don't get what I'm trying to say.
I understand very well. That the foundation has to push for it.
They are meant to be provision for it.
We have to push for it.
But you and I know that there is none. I am saying. And at the end of the day, whatever the case may be, most cases, even the police officers themselves, some certain things that they use in doing the operation, like their own uniform, fueling of their patrol vehicle, police officers use their money to buy even fan and some stuff in the office. We, the citizens, we have to look inwards and say, how can we uplift the welfare of these police officers that we are demanding to give us 100% policing services? We are guilty of police in some aspects. And in this case now, if we're going to be doing phone forensic, Mr. Rotimi, we will get there. Because now that we have been able to start redirecting the case the way it should be, I have no problem with them in party. Whatever is stalling the case or whatever, I quite understand. Since it's the same police
I said something the other time.
Okay.
I said something the other time. The phone forensic, these things can still be called. These things can be called within the scope of the inquest. I mean, inquest can facilitate that. I told you the other time. I said, is it possible for you to talk to Bamba? Because the way you speak about Bamba, you speak like everything is fine. Everything is not fine. Just make us know it's not fine, so that we stop referring you to him. Okay? Because for me, the way you speak of him, everything is fine. If everything is fine,
he love what I'm doing. He said he love what I'm doing. Whatever.
Do you think you guys can work together? Do you think it is possible?
We can. The only way I think we can is if there is this conflict of competition. That's the only problem.
Okay. If he joins you, if he supports what you're doing,
and because there is no way now. The gray area is
not for you going to him and then him putting you under Muyiwa under somebody somewhere.
Because the moment he said a language, he said, I should remember that some people were doing this justice for
before you came.
I underline that. So even if I'm going to go and call him Amiti Baba, erase that one from your mind.
Mm-hmm. Because I was looking at now. Before we have Shetu is on ground. Odumos used to be there. Odumos is no longer there, and at that foundation, it's not the case. I was thinking your own lawyer can take that space. Wahab Shetu, your Miss lawyer.
No, my own lawyer. When the corona opens up, I kept saying, even some of all these shots that they are sending to me, whatever it is that they have, can still be used. Coco Benibe, the lawyer might work with any lawyer that is. Well, we will get to that stage. I will have to look for the right time to call Baba, sit him down. By now, if he has 20% belief in what I'm doing before, by now it should have grown up to 80. because you will realize at the end of the day that
or even grow up to 95 or 99. Should grow up to 95 or 99.
Yes, because he is human. At the end of the day, we'll look at it. Even if you think, if they are telling
let me make you laugh. Let me make you laugh. Are you also willing to work with Bukky Jason?
I'm willing to. Yeah, that's serious. I'm willing to work with her. Trust me. I'm willing to work with anybody. Nobody should just. I'm not going to block anybody.
Can you also attempt calling her and make her see why she needs?
If she has something that will help us, I'll.
Because they are the one controlling about the.
So I think I've answered Rotimi.
Yeah, let me quickly
let me go with
clear for prayer.
So I can go.
Go on.
Thank you, Mr. Yomi.
You see our platform, right? This is what our science platform looks like. People ask questions a lot here. That's why if you hear people saying, don't go there, don't go there. But like you, you know how to do your thing, and you can always survive a platform like this. So people ask questions.
You know what I first
not scared of whatever
they said your platform, they've crucified me before. I never see anything before. So when
we criticize you, not like crucify.
And that time said,
you.
You know one thing,
which I have done
at
before.
That time they were talking. That time they were saying, I didn't see anything.
You told them something about me. You say shame about talking washing that guy doesn't wear clothes.
Because that time somebody came someone said they wash up no. So
she wants something fella wash on. She fella man wash on.
You know what I'm saying? And at that time, when they said I should come there, I was gonna. That thing is the first impression I see. Sometimes you wear clothes, but most times when I run into you, you don't wear clothes. I'm like, no. So could you him back or
okay, now the last question before prayer comes in. Are you willing to cooperate with African TV? Not work with him, but cooperate.
Let's pray. Let's do it prayer.
Okay.
Let's
yeah, Mr. Yomi. Now take this question like.
After I speak to African TV, okay. Let's not bring that. I will speak to African TV. Go on.
Now answer this question like you want to answer someone that is so ignorant of this case in the first place. And look at it that there are so many people here now that would think the way I'm thinking now. And that is the main reason why they are attacking you. So me, when I'm looking at things, I look at the root cause. Now go. Mr. Yomi, before you came into this movement, fully now, some people have been so lackadaisical, they do like God. Baba Mohbad has gone to many interviews, but these people are not shaking, they feel like, but immediately you came, there was a difference, right? Some people shake body. Look at your conference, they came, they screamed, that is it, right? Now, does it mean that these people are bigger than the government? If you are saying now that there is a warrant of arrest, if there is a warrant of arrest, it means people take their pictures or take the arrest to every border. They must not cross. There is a warrant of arrest for them. Anybody that see them should bring them to the things like that. Or it's just something like a letter for questioning that anybody can say, I don't have time now. At my own time, I will come. Since are you convicting me of any crime? Is there any crime leveled against me? I've told you a caveat before. No, sir. I've told you a caveat before that you answer that question like you're answering the most ignorant person on the street. Please.
Because I've had you answer the question before.
Invitation letters as a question.
Now, can I answer you now?
Go on, sir.
Okay, let me give you the sequence. When a petition was incidented at Zone 2, police look into the investigation, they look into the oath stuff, and they look at the persons of interest. An invitation was sent to Yomi. And before they send the invitation, they asked me, number one, the full name. They asked me for a number, I don't have it. A house address, I don't have it. But I said, I know that there is a lawyer.
If you don't mind, can you please play that last video, that last audio you played? I know why I'm saying play. That on the 14th.
Don't worry.
Can you even do that once again, please? Yeah, before you go, help me.
Wait, Paparino, then Paparino about to cut him. What is
Go on.
So then invitation was sent through a legal representative. And when they gave I was there, when she put for me, they invited me verbally through the lawyer. And the lawyer requested, I'm saying it out, they'll be hearing me, that they need an official invitation. And the police produced the official invitation. Are you know what I'm saying? And they sent to him. And then when it was like, okay, no problem, they promised the police, oh, she's going to be coming, no problem. And on the day, the police were expecting, I was in zone 2. I was waiting. We are expecting, said, oh, and he said, I was in court. Later, the lawyer now replied and said, she won't be able to make it because our son is not feeling too well. Okay, he said, no problem. We know that she's not going to come. I left for Abeokuta. And then the second day, even that night, the police now called me and said, complainant, we've gotten a confirmation from the mother-in-law that says she will be telling her that Wumi will be attending the second day, that the police should not be angry. And that was because on social media, they've seen Wumi displaying that nothing is happening to the son. They're like, what is all this? They said the son is out there, people were sending it to them. They said, okay, they should not be angry that she'll be coming. And the moment you have missed, police can give you 3 invitations 3 times. They can give you once. Immediately they exhaust their own patience, then they will have to come for you. Because the fundamental right given to you is that they should invite you first. When you come, when they process you, they ask you questions, they can grant you bail, say go. If we need you, we'll ask you to come again. Or they will place you under arrest after interrogating you. So when she refused to come the first and second time, police went to obtain a warrant of arrest, meaning that we are now going to be coming for you to take you in for questioning anywhere we find you. And that is what the police have been doing. And necessarily, because I know this is a high-profile case, this is homicide, and I know that certainly from what I have said out, particularly about the third person in that video, I know that Orawa Joyerawa, the person involved, will not think of any other thing than to run. It's because I have not said it in full. That is why you will not know that my visit to that border is crucial. And I know why I went to the border. Because I know the right thing they want to do is to go. And another thing that you should know is this. Anybody can follow any back door. It will not be documented. So if you are caught in another place, maybe Interpol caught you, part of your charges will be, how did you cross the border? So I'm not interested in anybody, any fugitive, following the koto or following the bush to run. Me, I'm not interested in that one. My own is, if this person is going to follow the right route, I'm sorry, that way, the police and the immigration, they know how to pass the information. I've raised alarm. They know how to pass the information to themselves, which they might have done. They don't need to tell me because I should not have the documents with me. It's not my duty to have the documents. My own is, I'm the complainant, and I know that they are looking for a suspect that I've complained about, and I know that she's not responding. So I can raise alarm anytime that if I make noise like that, it's either it will smoke you out or we turn you to a fugitive until police arrest you. So wait until the police arrest her, then you will know whether the police are working or not. You understand? They must look for her and get her because I've done my part as a good citizen. Do you understand? So then they might now what the client wanted. So it might get to that stage, but that is going to be left.
One minute, I saw somebody with. Before you continue, very wickedly the Aduken Shirley Wasuki, please come up. Okay, Aduken, you are listening to me.
You don't
come
finish
up,
my energy.
No, just I mean it's okay. I'm gonna do that. Aduken, please send request. Come I'm not replacing energy. I'm not worried. I'm a energy drink. Go on, go on.
So, Mr. Yomi, there is a warrant of arrest on Wumi now.
Confirm.
Of status quo.
As in, confirm to Gino. Confirm to Gino. Quote me anyway on that one. You know, let's say lockable.
Right. So, about today, any platform, come on, to my soul, to go by, let no stores.
First drunk. Go on, first quadrant. Go on.
Yes, thank you, Brian Yomi. Thank you, everyone here. My question is actually based around the burial of Mohbad. Are you in support? I'm throwing this question to.
I want you drag him out, but they will try to drag him. You don't understand, though?
No. Please, try to understand my question. Are you in support of Mo to be buried now? Even
the question you are asking, sorry about that. Question you are asking, you want justice? Only Kakakiri, I want to call a berry. I want to call a berry.
Let me answer him. Sir, first quadrant, Abi.
Yes, sir.
Mohbad was exhumed for the purpose.
Yes.
And in our honesty, we have not even achieved that purpose.
Yes.
So I don't see a reason why we should be in a hurry to return him back. And if there is any question mark again, we have to go to court again, get another before they exhume again. And then the whole world will turn against us like, what does this guy, what did he do that you are disturbing him? Why can't you be patient? There are people in the morgue more than 3, 4, 5 years. So why are you rushing until the case is at a very reasonable closure? That everybody will know that we have exhausted all options. Then you can go and bury. Why are you in a hurry to go and bury now?
Thank you, my brother. I'm not in support. That's why I'm asking you this question. So
okay,
that
let me just, Mr. Yomi, let me just answer you about that. Sherry Yobalawa, ọba tó bá kú, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi, ẹ máa gbọ́ o, ọba tó bá kú, wọn kì í sin ọba. Gbogbo páàtì ara ẹ̀ lọ́ máa lò fún gbogbo ìlú tó ti jọba yẹn. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Ṣé ní mo bá gbé ìwà yẹn? Ọlọ́run ló fà wá. Bó ṣe wà yẹn ni, Ọlọ́run ló fún wa. Bó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo páàtì ara ẹ̀ lọ́ máa lò, ṣé pé wọn ò ní sí? And we'll get to the point. At this moment, thank you, my brother.
Ó ṣe ṣe kọ́ fẹ́ cremate yẹn.
Èmi fẹ́ ká àwọn tẹ̀lé láti Nàìjíríà kọ́ wá gbé Nàìjíríà kọ́ wá school Nàìjíríà ìlú òyìnbó lèmi wà. Bọ̀ nígbà gbọ́dọ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ tí tábà rí justice báwo ni nǹkan in fact I don't even know.
Àbí kọ́ cremate yẹn wọ́n ṣe kọ́ cremate yẹn.
I think I'm done. Everybody, I'm telling everybody.
All right. So do we have another question?
Yes, good evening, sir.
All right, go on.
Yeah, my first question, I think Mr. Yomi has answered the question, and it's gone. Okay. Yeah. But my second question is that, ọmọ Yorùbá lèmi, Yorùbá dẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n ní tí ẹlẹ́fọ̀ bá pé ẹ̀fọ́ ìlà àtàn, òun ló mọ̀. Tó bá dẹ̀ ní kí òun ṣe ẹ̀fọ́ àtàn. But this situation now, Mohbad níyà, ó ní bàbá. Which of them is behind Mr. Yomi?
Oyemi.
Which of them? They won't know one.
Mr.
Yomi. Okay, now I just the question because sir.
Èwo nínú wọn ní Yomi gbọ́dọ̀ wá bá àwọn tí Yomi bá ń wá justice.
Èwo nínú wọn ló wà pẹ̀lú ẹni inú àwọn tó lọ ọmọ gangan. Èwo nínú wọn ló wà in support of ẹni tó ń bá wọn wá ikú tó pọ̀ ọmọ wọn gangan. Èwo.
Bàbá ti sọ pé I am the head. Pé Yomi gbọ́dọ̀ wá sọ̀dọ̀ tí Yomi bá wá justice. Otherwise, wá bá àwọn tí Yomi bá wá justice.
Ta ló wà pẹ̀lú ọmọ gangan? Àwọn tó jáde ọmọ gangan. Wọ́n ṣá wà láyé.
Mr. Lord just decide that you question yẹn.
Yes, sir.
But most people, wọ́n lè máa mọ àti dáhùn question yẹn. Ṣé ń gbọ́?
Ó ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Bàbá Mohbad ni o, ìyá Mohbad ni o, ìyàwó Mohbad ni o, àbúrò gbogbo family wọn yẹn, wọ́n ti sin Mohbad already. Wọ́n ní láti béèrè nípa Mohbad mọ́. Àwọn alágbèjà ọmọ Mohbad jáde. ṣé ń bọ́ kò tó bá dàgbọ́n aládàá ìdí Mohbad ṣe bó ṣe wà yẹn wọ́n ti sí ọ̀rẹ́ yìí kíkọ́ ìrísí. láti rí ikú tó pa àwọn alágbèjà láti rí ikú tó pa ìbájẹ́ pé àwọn kàtẹ́ drug kàtẹ́ ìbájẹ́ pé àwọn olóyè àwọn ọba gọ́vnọ̀ president àwọn ìlú ló gbé Mohbad jáde àtẹ̀lẹ́ tí tó kù ẹgbàgbé ẹ̀.
Go on. Everybody just muted alone. Speak
the
on.
question you ask, I'll answer you. If you have
Any other question?
Go on.
Good evening,
I will
House.
drop anybody. This one you're not speaking. You guys are just there muted. I'm going to drop people.
Good evening. It's a pity Bro Yomi has left. My question goes straight to Bro Yomi, but I'll be happy if anyone can answer me straightforward. About Mohbad, I want to ask on Bro Yomi's case, are we seeing 100% cooperation from Nigerian police in this very case or investigation?
Thank you very much. Somebody have asked that. Somebody asked. I think Aristoka asked that question, and you may have answered Aristoka about that question you just asked him. I think he just came in. What happened is this. According to Yomi, because it's not there. If it is here now, I will have said you should answer by yourself. According to him, he said in Lagos State, what a rapper.
Yes.
Wọ́n ti ra Èkó pa. But ibi tó ń wá lọ, ibẹ̀ ló máa ti rí justice. Let's follow him. Let's help him. Anything. Bàbá owó tàbí ṣe fàájì kan kò tó wọ́n ká máa fún ká máa dá sórí kíní pé kíṣẹ́ yìí nìkan lẹ́sẹ̀ gbé wọlé kan.
Àbí o.
How much is the money? Ẹlẹ́bí tó pa lórí gbogbo.
Àwọn tí ò rówó rí ni, I swear. Àwọn tí ò rówó rí ni.
One naira.
Àwọn tí ò rówó rí ni.
A lot of noise.
Aside from that even, àwọn tí ò tẹ̀ rówó rí ni.
Paparino, ṣe bá ọmọ ẹ̀mí lọ máa sọ pé àwọn ń bọ̀. Send the money, trade fair money, money for kìíní kan, máa pe cab, máa sanwó káàbù gan tí wọ́n ní wá. What is the problem? What are you?
Ọmọ mi gan wá ti ṣanra kalẹ̀, wá ti ró tó wẹ̀, wá packet of condom everything wá ti wà òkè. Gbogbo ẹ̀.
What is it?
Àbí African TV, what is it?
Let me tell you, Paparino, you know something? What we are doing, we are not doing it for ourselves. À ń ṣe fún àwọn ọmọ wa ni. That is about people they don't want to see. They don't even think of that. Right? You see, let me just go there with you. And your couple can let go joke back up kini kan. Open me lórí kini. I have to be honest, you see, I'm from Shagamu. Ask anybody to come Shagamu. A ministry in GRA. I have a street in GRA. Ilé mẹ́ta mo ní ní street yẹn. So what is the problem? What are they working on face? Èlò lówó tó ń dán fún Yomi tó ń pariwo. Yomi ti ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀nà tó bá tẹ̀ ń bá everybody. Ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ owó ẹ̀ ni. Ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ ìpè fún ọmọ ẹ̀rí owó ni. Pẹ̀lú foundation ẹ̀. I don't even see what that. Anyway, I think I've answered your question.
Next question.
Yeah. Thank you, my brothers. I believe and I know if we have just two, let's say two, people like Yomi, apart from Paparino and others that are, looking for real justice for Mohbad, if we have one other person of the same way that Yomi is going about trying to get justice for Mohbad, I think we'll be far away. I mean, we will even getting more closer than we are now.
First quadrant.
People that are doing this
first quadrant. But we can make that happen. For example, now, how about a cooperation between Yomi Fabayi and African television?
What do you say about that? That would have been a great thing. If they both humble themselves If they humble, if they know what they are looking for is not a personal, personal
glory.
gain. It's not glory, it's not gain of the future. What they are looking for now is what by more, the justice. Let's face that first. And then, other things can follow if you want to go on.
When I say work together, let me make something clear. I am not saying that they should sit, share ideas, share information. No. Let's say, for example, Yomi Fabayi wants to do something. African TV can be there as a guest, his energy, and ask to him and present himself there. African TV may want to do something, and Yomi present himself there, like, hey, I'm here, support this. You understand what I'm saying? I support what you're doing. There's a way out to make myself available. These are two different foundations working independently.
Sorry,
okay,
Paparino.
Encouraging the cooperation,
Paparino,
law,
let me just
creating law.
Something about African TV. Sorry about that. Sorry, who is the next person? Sorry about that. Let me just say something with what I heard tonight about African TV. Number one is this. African TV started this thing from the beginning with Baba Mohbad. At the end of the day, something happened, and his child Baba Mohbad, he got £1 million. I mean, 1 million naira from Baba Mohbad.
No, he did not. Baba paid Odumos 1 million.
Yeah.
Wait, please.
Paparino, stop. Paparino, I want to hear his thoughts. Let him speak. Please. Good. You need to understand there are more people that think like him. Let him speak. Let him speak.
You took Baba Mohbad and you charged him, right? But that one is apart. But with Yomi, you have mixed up with wrong people. People can be telling you that you have been jealous because you are thinking that you are the one to get justice for us. But this thing went through someone else that have an evidence. You shouldn't have. You're supposed to stop that. You're supposed to support him, not to be going rounding, castigate him. That is very, very wrong. Because all of us are looking for justice. Nobody knows Mohbad. I came to TikTok because of Mohbad. I'm telling you the truth. It was my daughter to tell me out because when Mohbad came here he went for concert in London here. Oh, and they went there. Daddy, do you know that guy? Mohbad. Well, I always say about Mohbad. I don't even know him. I don't even listen to his song. I don't even know anything. That's when I came into this justice for Mohbad. And I started hearing a lot of things about him. Listen, I have to be honest with you. I love old school. Because of Mohbad, I started listening to all those hip hop. Naramali, all those Samlari, all those what's they called? All those music, Nigerian music. I don't listen to it. I listen to old school. 80s. I went to Buse University, I got way. 80s, that's what I've been listening to. Old school. But when this one came in, it was the Paparino platform. I started new about Mohbad's song. When they are playing it, or sometimes I go to another platform, they are playing, like Obara play a lot of Mohbad song a lot. I always there because I never go up, but just to listen. Sometimes if I'm at work, I'll just use earpiece, listen to the music. Now, what I want to tell you, please, you're an old man as well. Please, you're an old man as well. If you look at my picture, I look young. I'm 58. Very soon I'll be 60. What did I want in my life again? Show me the my doctor. You forgot about double. I'll give him a double. Let me. I'll give him. Tell it to me. How did today? So kí ni what I need? But àwọn ọmọ wa la láti praise fún, la láti gbàdúrà fún. Because we don't share the generation why this is our generation. They can't go into that generation. Okay, Mohbad. We don't even know where our cartel not panic. bóyá àwọn ní drug náà pa ni bóyá àwọn ọba náà pa ni bóyá àwọn tọ́jọ́ ń ṣe business papọ̀ náà pa ni nobody knows. Akọ̀wé àjà àwọn ń jáyé rí wọn lọ́nà àwa ń jà fún àwọn generation tó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn ni. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí a mú anything mọ nǹkan kan no ẹ jẹ́ ká focus ṣebí àwọn tó wà nílé lọ ṣáàtì Yomi ṣé Yomi ló lọ gba nọ́mbà lọ́wọ́ ni àbí Yomi ló bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ni àbí Yomi ló lọ disgrade wọn ni no wọ́n send message that message don't matter send video that message alone kí ìnìyẹn nǹkankan ó yẹ kó dìyẹn mú gangan ni ìyẹn gangan ló yẹ ká máa jà fún kò pẹ́ kò sí fídíò nǹkan tó message yẹn lásán tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àtàdúrà ló ti wá àbí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n wà nílé ẹjọ́ tí bọ̀bọ̀ àdìkú ó yẹ ká dìímú ni. African TV please mo kàn ń bẹ̀ yín ni ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ti build the foundation yín ǹjọ́ tẹ lọ sí ilé ìlú bàbá Mohbad we are praising you everybody are praising you everything ẹ má jẹ́ kí nǹkan kankan kó back you up ṣẹ́rí ẹ ti dàgbà àgbàlagbà ní ẹ má sọ pé bóyá nǹkan táwọn èèyàn kan bá sọ àwọn ọmọ yìí nǹkan máa jà fún o ẹ lè lọ at any time but àwọn yìí máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ti dé àwọn kan tọ́ọ̀ tó wa gan ti lọ tọ́ọ̀ tó wa jẹ́ pé bóyá wọ́n pa wọ́n ti lọ to be honest with you I'm telling you the truth today I have to be honest with you today àwọn tọ́ọ̀ tó wa wọ́n ti kú jẹ́ pé kì í ṣe pé èèyàn kan pa wọ́n èèyàn ló mọ èèyàn kan Ọlọ́run bá nìkan ló mọ ọjọ́ tó kọ tó máa kú ẹ jẹ́ ká jà fáwọn iṣẹ́ Nàìjíríà wá dáa ni ṣebí lóyìnbó lẹ́lẹ́ ti wá ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ṣebí gbé Nàìjíríà ṣebí lóyìnbó ṣe rí nìyẹn ni èyí báyọ̀ ṣe ń sọ́fà táwọn òun fò kákàkiri títì tọ́pọ̀ àwọn nílùú lóyìnbó ni gbogbo àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń gbowó ni tí wọ́n ní ṣiṣẹ́ wọn dẹ̀ máa gbowó every week ẹ jẹ́ gbogbo yẹn ní ọ̀gá jà fún please.
Thank you, sir.
With what you just said ṣàkóso gbogbo bàtẹ́rì sọ̀yọ̀ náà sọ anything. Mo dẹ̀ láti bí bàbá Paparino bó ṣe conduct platform ẹ̀ lẹ́ni because jẹ́ àwọn kan wà jẹ́ pé wọ́n skin gbogbo ọ̀tẹ̀jọ́ sọ gbogbo ọ̀tẹ̀ sọ yẹn wọ́n máa play fún yín lọ́làgbẹ̀ ẹ̀ máa fi tara yín gbọ́. It's very
sorry. Thank you very much. Thank you for the.
They will play it for you tomorrow and you will listen to it. But yẹn sọ yẹn nígbàmọ̀ what you just said what you said you will listen to it tomorrow wọ́n screen yín wọ́n máa play gbogbo ẹ̀ ni. Okay nísìnyí ẹ̀rí àwọn èèyàn kan tí yẹ pé ẹ fẹ́ help foundation ẹ fẹ́ help kẹ́ máa láwọn kan support yín kẹ́ lọ pé ẹ̀ ń jà fún evil. Gbogbo yẹn lẹ́yìn kẹ́ máa rò ẹ rò mọ́ ẹ má yẹ kọ́rọ̀ Mohbad kó dáhùn gbogbo ọ̀tẹ̀ tí ń bí ìbò láti kékeré. Ẹ má yẹ kó bí ẹ má yẹ kó no. Àwọn ibìkan wà jẹ́ pé ẹ̀ ní láti sọ kankan. Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ó ti mú àwọn èèyàn ọ̀rẹ́ àtọ̀rẹ́ gbogbo wọn wọ́n ti jàlúra wọ́n ti wọ ilé ẹlẹ́mì ti dàrú bàbá wọ́n ti lẹ́lòmí níbi iṣẹ́.
Eric ó ti tó àti gbọ́ yín ọ̀rẹ́ Eric àti gbọ́ yín àti gbọ́ thank you Eric.
Ṣé kí n dákẹ́ ni?
Irú ẹ máa come back. Eric ẹ máa come back. Àti gbọ́ mo ti gbọ́.
Listen to me very well. I have to be honest with you today. Sherry, you are somebody. I will tell you, you are just like me as well. Ẹ máa ti gbọ́rọ̀ èèyàn. Ẹ máa ń gbé sára. Èèyàn máa ń ro kan twice ni. Ẹ má yẹ kéèyàn kọ́kọ́ fi sọ̀rọ̀ yín. Ẹ má yẹ kéèyàn kọ́kọ́ fi tọ́ọ̀tì yín. Ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti.
Mo ti gbọ́ ẹṣẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mo ti gbọ́ ẹjẹ́ kan ẹlòmíì sọ̀rọ̀.
Please, can I come up? African Tele. Good evening, my brother from here.
I'm waiting for Paparino to tell me when to speak. When Paparino tells me to speak, I'll speak. So I'm waiting.
I want to back up this, my brother, that just finished his statement. Really, I love you, my brother, and you've been doing a lot for the Aloba family, for Mohbad, and from onset, from the beginning, I know what you have done, and I don't think there's anything maybe in support of justice for Mohbad and the entertainment part, that I think I do message you sometimes some of the things that is coming up. But meanwhile, recently that I had that I'm from Ekiti, sir. And actually I was going to do, and then I heard about your visitation, and I saw the video of the palace and all the statements. But believe me, you, my brother, I know you can't, you plan that by yourself and your people to go and do that. But I have this opportunity here now to say to you, my brother, it wasn't a good move at all. If anybody support that move, it wasn't a good move. That's why I asked that general question earlier on, to Yomi, that if Mohbad is buried today, if people say Mohbad should be buried, will Yomi support it? And we got the answer that everybody put up there, that Mo cannot be buried now. But this is one of the points you took to the Oba and the Karen, which that's why I'm not happy. I have to tell you the truth, my brother. It's not a good move. And whatever you have in mind and all that, I don't know. I won't say that you are fighting Baba Mohbad, but whatever reason, because that is what the other party, that's what they be praying for, that Mo should be buried. And now you be in support of that. I don't know how that comes to be. That's why I have to ask that general question. And thank God you're on seat when I ask that question. So please, my brother, I don't know. Forgive me if I've said anything that is...
First quadrant. Quadrant. Good evening, first quadrant. Paparino, can I go? I'm kind of waiting for Paparino. First quadrant. Paparino, are you here? No, I'm waiting for Paparino. He said he was going to bring me. Paparino, where are you?
African television. Good evening. Good evening to everybody. Forget about Paparino.
Good evening, Vego. Yeah, okay. Vego. So let me respond to these two brothers. The first one, the first guy, thank you for your advice, because most of what you said is advice. Okay, so I appreciate that. First quadrant.
Yes, my brother.
I'm the one who told Baba Mohbad, Emma Mohbad. Si Baba Emba first so tough. I'm the originator of no DNA, no burial, no autopsy, no burial. A minimum push Baba no burial.
Yeah.
So if I now come and say to the king, tell your son to come and bury his son, you should ask me why. Before you start saying you support, you don't support. You see, one of the problems we have here is people supporting and not supporting. This environment will be better if you come up, speak your mind, give your advice, and let who wants to take your advice, take your advice. We don't understand that support or I don't agree is an endorsement. And this is not a competition. This is not a rally. I don't need anybody's support. I don't mean to be rude, and I'm not being disrespectful. I promise you, this man that just came of Vego is my brother, is my friend. Paparino is my brother, is my friend. I don't need his support, and I don't need to support him. I just take what I learned from him and move on. And whatever I can give, I give. When you say you disagree, you're making it sound like somebody's opinion is the best opinion in the world, and that is where you have agreed. So let's learn that. Stop supporting, stop disagreeing, just do you. And if I like what I hear from you, I will use it anywhere it benefits me in my life. Because if I support you, first quadrant. If I support first quadrant, I'm using you as an example. If I come and say I support you, and tomorrow you go Yawa, then I'm the blind man. Me where you they talk to, I supported Baba Mohbad. Me talk say I will defend Baba Mohbad with all my life. I've said that. I flew, spent my money, traveled to support Baba Mohbad. Did he not bust me? And even at that, me, I still don't hate. So let's tone down this support rhetoric and approval rhetoric. Nobody made you, nobody made me king and lord of opinion and the right way. What you think is right today may be very well wrong tomorrow. I thought Baba Mohbad was right when I flew, left my business, everything to be behind him. I thought he was right. But if you ask me today, it's one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my old age. But it's okay, we learn every day.
Your foundation, you said your best learn that, Daddy.
Thank you.
African Terry, my brother. Now,
yes,
maybe this last question I want to ask is that I'm asking a general question anyway. For the stage we are now, with little evidence, police, Yomi, and the stage we are, which you are still part of that stage, how do you see justice for Mohbad? I'm asking this question because based on, going back to either I support or I don't support, or I agree or I don't agree with what happened at Ikere. What is your, where do we stand? Are we getting closer to justice for Mohbad, or we're acting films? Let me use that word. Because
First quadrant, let me tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And this is me. This is my opinion.
Yeah.
We are distracted. We are derailed from justice. We are derailed from catching the killer. That's my opinion. As of this minute, as of today, we have been totally, even me, talking to you. I've been on this platform for how many hours?
Yeah,
I lost my internet. I ran to my office. Yeah, no, but the time that I disappeared, my internet, for whatever reason, got locked up at home. I had to run to the office to use the Wi-Fi. I listen until I got tired. My family sleeping. I had to run back home, and me and my wife had to juggle around, turn phone off before we got the internet to work again at home. So all this time could have been used in a more productive way, in my opinion. In my opinion, today we are far away from getting justice. We have been more distracted than ever before. You see, before it was Team Wumi that was our enemy. Team Baba, come for Baba, I come for you. Today we now have team, you talk about Yomi, I come for you. Tomorrow, what else are we going to be fighting? People saying, Yomi, why have you not published the warrant? Why did you go to border? It doesn't make sense to me, Yomi. Yomi, the CCTV you promised, we don't have it. They are not anti-justice. They are not bad people. They are observant people who are seeking clarity. They need more explanation because what they've heard, what they've seen, is not clear to them. Just like you asked me, brother, why did I go to Ikere? It's not clear to you. Now, does that make you anti-justice? Does that make you my enemy? Does that make me your enemy? You spoke your mind. Oh, you go to Ikere, oh, I'm from Ekiti, I'm from Ado. I don't agree with why you went to Ikere. Respectfully, I would give you the answer. And if you accept it, it's okay. If you don't accept it, it's okay. That does not make us enemies. Now, somebody brought up the question, it was Paparino, would you work with Buki? Yeah. Would you work with Baba? I will call Baba. Oh, would you work with African TV? Let's go to another question. But when you're trying to charm, when your host calm down, when you're trying to charm the people, I will work with everybody. I'm open to everybody. Who is deceiving who?
The fact is this, brothers and sisters, we don't need to work together. We don't need to be friends. We don't. For those who are pushing it, stop it. A man has got his own part in life, and another person has got his own part in life. And if my part means I'm the police and you're the citizen, as a police, I will ask you if you're obeying the law. As a citizen, you can challenge me, officer, are you abusing your uniform? It doesn't make us enemies. If you're a citizen that is obeying the law, unless I'm a corrupt officer, I got nothing against you. And if you're a good citizen and you see me in uniform, I'm not beating you, I'm not unlawfully detaining you, we got no issues. But if you are a foundation and you think people cannot ask you questions, you think people should not ask you, what did you do with the money they're giving you? Look, money is free. Yes, it's everybody's money. Your money, my money, his money, it's okay. But are we supposed to promote a culture where my brother Vego or my brother Paparino would be throwing his money away, and me, knowing what I know and seeing what I see, I cannot say to Paparino, why are you putting your money in the wrong investment?
African TV.
I'm not done, sir. I'm not done, sir. Please. I'm not, sir. I've been waiting for almost 4 hours.
Please.
I've been waiting for almost 4 hours to talk.
I know. I just want to say this, please. African TV. The foundation they brought down, which is Muiwa and Baba Mohbad, Josie, because I'm older than him anyway. Josie and Muiwa, the one they created, which is somebody created it before and did not change it to their own. We are asking for
African television finish, please.
Oh no! Because I just want to say this so that it can continue. Where is the money? That's number one. Yomi has your own foundation, which you, African TV, have your own foundation as well. You can contribute money on your own platform. Nobody will ask you about it.
No,
money.
Eric, Agbanie, based on what you said, I've been waiting for almost 4-6 hours to make my final submission. Paparino asked me questions. I had internet problem. I went run around. If you really want to know, I traveled to go to my office at this late hour just to be reconnected to this program. While Yomi was talking, I was in my office in the dead of this night. I missed a lot of what he said, so I may be saying some things that may not. What concerns me really was Paparino telling him to repeat something that he said, and he has refused to repeat it. But I know somebody is screen recorded. Eventually, I'll hear it. Now, Eric, Mr. First Quadrant, let's stop this habit of promoting hate among one another. And I'm not attacking you guys. I'm using your names as example. We need to stop this culture of attack, using the name hate, using the word jealousy, using the word because he was there first or he was there last. Let's get that straight. We, the people, are the ones causing the problem. Our choice of words. And if we don't know English, let's stay with the traditional language that we know, so that we don't convey the wrong message. Because some of us that pretend to know English, when you use the word attack, we label that person as, oh, he hates that guy, and he's against that guy. Asking a question is not a crime. Giving your opinion is not a crime.
Since when did it become a crime to say, Baba Mohbad, why did you bury your son early? Baba Mohbad, wait till it cause fight between you and your wife. Baba Mohbad, a lot of us, a lot of you have even accused Baba Mohbad of sleeping with his daughter, of sleeping with Yomi, of this, that. But it comes to Yomi now.
Of bringing girlfriend to his son's house.
Thank you. Now it comes to Yomi. Where is the warrant? You now call me enemy of Yomi. Yomi, where is the video? You call me enemy of Yomi. Yomi, where is the CCTV? You call me enemy of Yomi. What thing they do us now? What is wrong with us? And for the record, I'm working with King White as of yesterday or day before yesterday. Me and King White, we made up. And any information, any lead that his team, his group, think will help justice, my foundation will be there to follow up. I'm working with the general public. This is the man who put 50 million naira, say, if you have evidence of working Mohbad, I will raise the money. That is still out there. So why would I hate somebody that they gave the video to, allegedly? Why would I go to Panti? Do you know what it cost me to do the press conference? Do you know what it cost me to go to Panti? If Yomi did not come up with a video story or video, 3 seconds video, that money we I take pay journalist, that money we I take go Panti, I feel use and pay somebody's rent or feed my children or drink my wine. So I have a vested interest in making sure that 3 seconds video is authentic. Authentic meaning it has to do with working Mohbad. Not just give me any video. Make you no go turn and say that Christmas quarrel. Now with the pursue where the whole world don't go gaga because of a Christmas video. Make it not be saying a video where no concern September 11, 12. So I have a vested interest. And I have to investigate and turn every aspect of that investigation. Now you will bring video. You refuse to come to the police. This will not be say rumor. I did it when police call you. Now you tell police say you they come. Or so they. Me, I had to take my crew on a trip from Ogun State to Adekunle, Yaba, Panti. Do you know the journey? Do you know the distance? And wait for hours. Natural was there with us. The lady called no time to check time. I had to go there, waited until police called you again. And you told them, I think I heard him, if I'm correct, that something, he was in Lagos. But let me tell you the truth. He told police he was in Abeokuta. He told police that day he was in Abeokuta. He was not able to come to Lagos on a date that he gave police, on an appointment that he gave police. But today, if I'm correct, because you know, like I said, I was having network issues. I believe I heard him say he was in Lagos that day. The Bible, for you Christian brothers and sisters, the Bible says test all things, prove all things. Test all things, prove all things. It doesn't mean you hate all things. It doesn't mean you hate somebody.
Africa TV, let me just ask one question. Is it police? Police, are they looking for Yomi to lock him up or what?
He's not here. He's not here.
The simple question I wanted to ask him is that is it believed that King White is working to find justice or what? He's talking about King White here.
No, listen, because I know they are together. All those things he was saying, through Karimo, through King White, all those times he was giving, through Karimo, through, that is it.
This man that time,
Eric, this is what I was saying now. The man data has finished now.
They're very confused.
The man data has finished now.
I swear, this
The
man
man
is
data
not
has finished now. You people have let his data finish. Why the data?
Anyway, let's
calm down. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's hold
calm
on.
down for who? The man that is not number. The man that is man.
let me just sorry everyone. Let me just let me just put you.
Hold on.
Let me
Baba,
just
listen,
corner.
man. Let's respect each other's opinion. Please. All people, all of us, from the beginning, fighting for justice for Mohbad, we are a stakeholder in fighting for the justice that we needed. And justice we must get. In as much as we are fighting or we are looking for justice in a different way, Paparino must have his own way of fighting for justice for Mohbad. He is not perfect. He's a human. I might have my own way of fighting for justice. I am not perfect. I am human as well. But when we start seeing people's opinion as please, can you mute yourself so that you can freely cough and maybe sip some water?
Mr. Vego.
Please yourself, please.
Mr. Vego, before you land, can I ask you a simple question?
Go ahead and ask me. This is BB for you. This is BB talking. For those of you who want to know, this is my second account.
Do you also believe that King White is looking for justice? So that's why
I will not answer that question, but let me just make my submission.
Why can't you answer it? You said we are against the man's opinion. The man said he wanted to work with friends. So what are you talking about?
No, I did not said. I never said you are against King White's opinion. Listen to what I am saying.
No, not King White's opinion. African TV opinion. Do you support his opinion?
Listen. That is why you're supposed to listen. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa yára gbọ́rọ̀ ká máa lọ́ra fèsì àbí báwo ni wọ́n ṣe sọ. Please, for those of you.
Okay, we are listening. We are listening to you.
This thing, you should help me out here. Look, African television, or you might, just like I am saying, it might have its own way of fighting for justice for Mohbad. And for those of us who knows African television, it did not start on this Mohbad issue. He has been a human rights fighter. For those of you who knows him and knows his history. Now, when you said you want justice, and one person go on his own to look for the same justice, or looking for the same justice, or want the same justice, and there is money donated by people. This similar thing happened during those days with Muiwa. And if one person is saying, account for how XYZ is being spent, with the greatest of respect, I don't think African television is biting more than it can.
Mr. Vego, please, I want to tell you something. I want you to talk straight. Stop wasting our time by defending that useless old fool.
You can't disagree with him, but
for him to say he wanted to work with King White, that word alone is something.
Wait,
so why are you defending him?
Why are you
can
defending the man?
disagree with him, but not
Agree with what? What are you agreeing
strong
with?
words.
What are you agreeing with?
Sorry,
What are you agreeing with?
Arishe, what makes you to believe that
you can disagree with
one
me.
Justice? No, sorry.
You can disagree with me without insulting me.
Don't worry. What makes you?
You can disagree, but no insult. Don't let us behave like
Can you tell us?
please?
You can convince us, but we don't know anything.
Don't let us behave like platform. You can disagree, but not use it. But don't insult or abuse.
Mr. Vego, that word alone is something else. I want to tell you. Talking about King White here is absurd. What are you talking about? We are working all this while. You know how many years people have been shouting, and we know the step.
Please, can't you hear that? Can't you hear that? What King White and African TV, they are connected. They have settled their matter. So, are you not on this platform? Can't you hear that? They are not friends. They settled their matter. They do all those things. And please, if you don't know anything, we will let you know.
Mr. Vago, you cannot say the truth. Working with
You don't even know what is going on. Can you know what is going on?
Justice on
They have
justice.
settled their matter. They have stopped behind the camera. They have called themselves. They've talked at the back underground as Papa Mohbad team. Always say they are working underground. They work underground.
Eric.
Yeah, can I say something, please? Everybody, please. Every Queen, when African TV was here, he did not mention anything about King White. I don't know.
Why is he saying that? Why is he saying that?
Are you not here?
Abolashade said it.
Abolashade. He said he's now working with King White to find justice. Why are you not listening then?
Maybe I wasn't. But anyway,
he says he's now working with
King White. So don't be pop-nosed then.
No, I'm not pop-nosing. Don't tell me.
What I don't understand is the reason why
she said maybe she didn't. And you people,
maybe what?
Paparino, please, Paparino, wherever you are, control this platform. And you guys don't be attacking. Some of us, you don't know where we have come from fighting for justice. You don't know the kind of fight we are fighting on this platform. I'm trying to control myself, and yet you people are going
Mr. Bego, do you want to work with
why not be using emotion on justice? You can't be using emotion and you can't be shouting on us. Sir, we all have
you want to work with African
you can't control us. You can't tell us
I'm not working with anybody.
You can't control us.
I am not working with anybody. All I
want emotion, Mr. Man. Remove emotion.
Look at the attack. They want to attack for Africa.
When someone says it's working with
and she quickly corrected herself and said she did not let
King White.
Why we say that?
She just asked a question.
Listen, Mr. Vego.
And she quickly corrected herself and said she did not be
I'm going to get down. Why we say that?
Can I speak because you just came
up? No, just 1 minute. I'm leaving on the just 1 minute. See, Yoruba will say that or with the Oluman Dayato. See, African TV, we all know who he is. He's not a good person, and he himself, he knows what he's doing. He will go and do something, but he will not come back and be saying, Yomi did not work with me. Yomi did not do this. Yomi did not do that. We all know he's a bad person. I said it to him in his face on MFM some days ago. I was telling him that I told him this same truth. He said that his wife is there. His wife is not happy about what I said. His wife is this. His wife is that. He's not a good person. He knows it. I told him that first to his own face. He's not a good person. That's all.
When someone asks him about where you went to
your definition of a good person. Your definition of a good person is based. Okay, go ahead, Afolashade.
Thank you, Mr. Bibi. Yeah, Africa TV, I don't know if you are still there, but my advice to you is like the hatred here is so obvious. And I would just advise you to just take a low. I mean, if we can leave justice for mobile now, just go outside and be listening, be at the window and listen to people because you've done so much mistakes that you need to stop because the way these people are just back to your here and there is way too much. Àgbàlagbà ní ìfẹ́ kẹ́ respect ara yín kẹ́ fi gbogbo kìíní yìí sílẹ̀ ó wà tí ó lè fẹ́ ọmọ èèyàn fẹ́ support yín mọ́. And it's okay. And stop, putting other people down that are doing something that people are supporting them. Stop putting them down. So if
Thank you
you're
very
here
much.
and you listen, please. I mean, you should just take a walk and just go and listen for a while now. Justice for mobile is not working for you. Let somebody else pick it up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Folashade. Let me just tell you something tonight. Please, let me just say something. Sorry, before I'm going to drop now. Sorry. Thank you, Folashade, with what you just said now. When we look at what all those narrative, Africa TV, where it's going is go and bury Mohbad. Mohbad have gone to that stage, which is we can't bury him for now because Mohbad ó ti ju ọba gan lọ bó ṣe wà yẹn òkìkí ẹ̀ ti kọ̀ kákàkiri ju ọba lọ ọba dẹ̀ tọ́ba bá kú ọba ìlú bá kú you go and ask I don't know bẹ́ẹ̀ ń ṣe nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tẹ́mi ti wá o wọ́n máa ń pín gbogbo bọ́ọ̀dì ọgbà báyìí wọ́n ò ń sin ọba àwọn parents ẹ̀ ti sin already àwọn ti gbé jáde báyìí ṣé ń gbọ́ àwọn ti gbé jáde bó bá dé ṣe wà lálẹ́ ṣe Mohbad bóyá wà yẹn ó ti di ọba because òun gbọ́ fúnra rẹ̀ ó ti popular ju ọba lọ fúnra rẹ̀ ó wọ̀ Mohbad ló ti circulate so aláti rí nǹkan tó pa á ṣé ń gbọ́ mi but ibi tí Africa TV ń lọ because ó ti kò náà ìfẹ́ láwọn kan ibi tó ń dẹ̀ mú lọ ní pé kọ́ lọ sí Mohbad it's not possible ìbàjẹ́ 5 ìbàjẹ́ 3 ìbàjẹ́ 2 ìbàjẹ́ 1 year ìbàjẹ́ pẹ̀tọ́ fẹ́fẹ́ ṣe election tí Tinubu ó fẹ́ ṣe election ẹ̀mí o àfẹ́lẹ́bí fẹ́ bọ́ síbẹ̀ o la máa gba justice we will get it thank you very much.
Mr. Rigo. Mr. Rigo, from what Africa TV said, you guys only pick up on one thing, King White. From everything he said, you should have told him all these things have been answered by Yomi. That's why I came up again. He was talking, he was repeating the same thing he has been saying. And all these things have been addressed by Yomi. It's so irritating that you guys cannot tell him. These are the things we have been hearing since for the past 4 hours. He asked about the arrest warrant. Yomi have addressed it. He asked of a lot of things. These have been addressed. He has said it. So if he didn't believe it, then left to him. That's what you have told him. Because at the end of the day now, he went away, not seeing those questions in his mind. Where is the arrest warrant? Where is CCTV? Where is this? Where is that? All this have been addressed. But he's not convinced either knowingly or unknowingly. He didn't want to get, he's not convinced. Well, there's not anybody can do about that. So, if you have told him all this you have saying have been addressed.
No, what I'm saying, what I am saying is that is his opinion. And that is the angle where I am coming from. You understand me, right? Look, we have been on this street fighting for justice. We've been under attack. Look, we have been on this platform for more than 72 hours non-stop. What I'm saying is, you want justice. I want justice. Everybody wants justice, right? We are all the stakeholder in looking for justice. African television is human.
So you are human. No, you want to keep repeating myself?
I'm coming. Just wait. Let me
No,
land.
I
so
can't
you can
continue with
understand
you. If you don't want to understand what I'm saying, there's nothing I can do about that.
I do. I understand what you are saying. I do. I honestly do understand you. But what I am saying over here is we shouldn't attack or use offensive language for people we disagree with.
Definitely.
I might not agree with African television, but I will not use an offensive language for him. Let him hear his opinion and let him walk away. Just like Falashade make her opinion now, we all hear what Falashade said, and she drop and walk away. That is what I am saying. Let's just try.
I hope you're supposed to be going to all the platform. When they drag you, what you haven't done, that's where you understand this justice for Mohbad.
My dear, you don't have idea how they have dragged me on this justice for Mohbad.
Mr. Vego.
You don't. Ask people who knows BB, they will tell you.
Mr. Vego.
You don't have idea on how many platforms that anti-justice have blocked me. Ask people who know BB, they will tell you.
Mr. Vego, they never drag you.
Mr. Vego.
Well, they never drag you, I swear. You don't even do anything, I swear.
Please, let me tell you, Mr. Vego.
It's not funny. It's not funny when you keep explaining yourself over and over again. It gets you irritated. Because at the end of the day, when you keep repeating what you have been saying.
Let me address Okoyalaya. Okoyalaya, please stop this. You are my man. I beg you. Some of the things you are typing in the comment section, people will not know. Maybe you are serious or you are joking.
Yes,
I beg you.
Mr. Vego. Nobody wanted.
Yes.
Mr. Vego, can you listen to me? Nobody wanted to use offensive.
Yes,
words.
I am.
But for me, African TV to mention King White here, it provoked some of us because everybody know that King White is an anti-justice. The same week he said he wanted to start working with King White is the same week he went to Ikere to go and ask the king to call Baba Mohbad that they should go and bury Mohbad. And now people are asking you, why did you went to the king to tell him to call Baba Mohbad? Did he give us any answer, good answer here? No. The man dodged the question. He don't give us any reasonable answer there. Now he's telling us that he has changed his mind. He wanted to work with King White to find justice. Do you know that word is very provocation, and I want you to understand it. If I use offensive word, a lot of people will do so. It's because they are not on this platform. If some of us, some people see opportunity to handle the man this night, they will beat him mercilessly. I swear with my.
Thank you, my brother. Please, can I quickly comment? Please, just 1 second. Please,
let me ask you one. Please.
No, please, let me come up. I see what African Tele, what he's doing now, we should all understand. It's just against, it's not about justice for more. It's against the man called Aloba. Anything that will put that man, that is why he has now, gone to work with King White or do anything with King White. As he has proposed, as he has mentioned here, he's not giving peace.
My Lord. Objection, my Lord. If you want to oppose anybody, let me just tell you, no, Aloba family, they are not into justice anymore. Let me just just that one clear in your brain just now. Okay. I will tell you something today. You see what Yomi is doing, right? Yomi àti bàbá Mohbad gbogbo fúnra rẹ̀ ó ń gbá gbogbo wóró wọn ni ẹni tó dówù mí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó fún mi lóyún gbogbo ló ń gbá wóró lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Don't even mention Aloba's family with what Yomi is doing. Let me just, I will, my dear Debe, Lenny. So,
English, please.
for
I will
the
take
sake
you
of
there. I will take you there. I will take you there tonight. What Yomi is doing, all people involved in justice for Mohbad, one, the rest, including the family that are supporting them, because the family themselves, they don't even want justice. Baba Mohbad can't need over justice. Baba Mohbad, all smart you. Ètò àlàmẹ́ríkà yìí kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ náà ètò àlàmẹ́ríkà
Múyìwá.
Kí náà gbé lórúkọ kan Ifá kìíní kan Ifá gbèmí ní àbí kí ló pè. Ifá Múyìwá. Baba Mohbad ó smart jù lọ.
Àgbàyàwó.
100 times. Baba Mohbad ó smart jù lọ 100 times. I have to be honest with you today. Sorry, Tata Wokoto said, it's over 1.5 years. If you want to study somebody like, if I want to study somebody that don't even know, if I have been there for 3 days, I will study you and know the kind of person you are. You see, this justice for Mohbad we are on to, Baba Mohbad, is because they have turned Baba Mohbad upside down. Wọ́n ti lọ ṣe meeting lẹ́yìn Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad ti compromise pẹ̀lú owó tó fẹ́ pín already. But because they have been doing meeting upon meeting, talk, they didn't call him on it. No, she check pé that's why Baba Mohbad turn around. Was saying all those things because somebody compromised. That's why they bury Mohbad. I have to be honest with you today. You see, when you sit down, somebody will kill my son. My son. I have to. Ọmọ tí mo mọ̀ pé olóma gbẹ̀yìn mi. Ebi kan máa kú síbẹ̀ ni. Olóòrùn rẹ̀ jẹ́ onígbà. No, listen, no, I'm not going to go to that round. No, I'm not going to go to that round. But what we are talking about now, that's what I'm going on to now. You see about African TV and Yomi. You see, to me, my opinion, and with what I've studied, with what African TV said tonight, right? African TV wants the justice to come to him.
Yes, of course.
But he can't say it, and Yomi have got the evidence.